To Martinez, she'll take it all the way, lay it up and in. Big alley.
The following is a production by the students and staff at Lubbock ISD TV.
Swing and a miss. Rocky Mount. Welcome to Lubbock ISD High School basketball, where tonight the Estacado Lady Matadors host the number 3 team in the state, the Levelland Lobos. Hello, everybody. I'm David Thetford. Joining me for the broadcast is Coach Randy Dean. And, Coach, these are two really good teams. And we know Levelland, they're 30-2. And they're ranked number 3 in the state. But Estacado, I believe, tonight has a chance to play with them and maybe win the game.
You got to feel like you got a chance playing on your home floor. Senior night, seniors have been recognized here tonight. There'll be a lot of emotion, a lot of intensity, and Lady Matadors ought to feel like they got to have a great chance tonight.
It was a close game last year. In fact, Estacado led the entire ball game. Levelland tied it up right at the end of the game, then won it in overtime over Estacado, and it was a similar situation. Levelland highly ranked. So it's going to be here tonight. I don't know whether we've got the standings up. We're going to be a little bit late tipping off here tonight because of senior night. You can see those standings. 30-2, Coach. I don't care what league you're in. That's when you win 30, you've done something.
Yeah, 30 wins season is special. I mean, they just don't come around very often at all. Sign of a great team. But tonight, as you see there in the standings, basically playing for a district championship, these two teams, Levelland and Estacado. Estacado trying to move into a tie situation, which would mean a co-championship. Levelland the opportunity to win it outright and be the number 1 seed going in. And so a lot on the line here tonight.
There is a lot on the line, and both these teams are talented teams. And, in fact, as I looked at their rosters and looked at the sizes of these two teams, Estacado has a market advantage in height and size inside over Levelland.
One of the things that kind of separated the two teams over the years is I think the skill level of Levelland has typically been a little bit better. Athleticism, size goes the way of the Lady Matadors, and so really it's a matter of which of the two teams is able to establish their style of play and make that have an influence on the other team.
And, of course, Levelland's used to winning and used to being the state. That's a very tradition-rich program for the Levelland Lobos. The two teams are starting to come out and get loose. Levelland's already out here. Now here come the Lady Matadors. They'll get ready to play here, get warmed up. We're going to have a great game here tonight. So you'll want to stay tuned because the Estacado Lady Matadors about to do battle with the number 3 team in the state, the Levelland Lobos, when we come back here on Fox 34 News Now.
LISD TV will return after this short break.
Hi, hey, hello. We are on location today at McCool Academy, where students are learning about the board members of Lubbock ISD and sending appreciation for January, which is Board Member Appreciation Month. Let's take a look.
So So today we've asked the students to kind of analyze what the Board of Trustees they do for our school district, and we're letting our students have an opportunity to say thank you for what they do.
So we're writing to them today to tell them how we appreciate what they do, and we're basically just writing like a list of what they do and how we love it.
Awesome. Do y'all know what January is? Is it a special month?
School Board Appreciation Month.
Yes, it is.
So here at our campus we do networking, and each day they have about 30 minutes to kind of engage in different types of activities for social emotional learning. We also teach them about how to speak in public speaking, body language, how to give presentations. Since we're a project-based learning school, that's super important. And so a part of that is also learning how to say thanks to our community like we did today.
What have you learned today about the Board of Trustees that you didn't know before?
I learned that like a lot of decisions that they make, stuff like a vending machine in the school, that might have been them. And I also learned that it's a nonprofit thing.
They don't earn any money for what they do.
Okay.
The same thing she said.
Can y'all both give me an example about what the school board does for the school district?
Well, they support our schools and they budget everything for us and they help us do what we do.
Awesome.
They take time out of their day to help us and make our school better.
And I know that you guys are involving not just speaking, but learning how to write, learning those non-negotiables that you have in your classroom. So tell me a little bit about how what you teach on a day-to-day basis can also kind of blend into these lessons.
Right, so here at McCool Academy, we do have our writing non-negotiables, which every student has to follow. And anytime we go into networking, which we may not even teach our networking students in general, so we kind of have this foundation that everyone's held up to, right? And so using the writing non-negotiables and our oral speaking and our body language expertise, we kind of use it across the campus to help benefit when we have our project-based learning nights where our students display their project and all of their hard works that they've done during the 9 weeks. And just kind of having that foundation for the kids in every class is super important because it becomes something they're used to doing everywhere. And they take that out of our campus and into their future and hopefully making them a very successful adult.
What do you think the importance is of teaching students about the foundations of the school district, like your school board, like the processes in place?
Well, I think it's really important that our kids know who makes decisions for them because eventually they're going to be at an age where they have the opportunity to become those people, and giving them an opportunity to explore what that's like now and seeing what these people do is super important because hopefully one day they're going to take that role and they'll be able to make really well planned out decisions for the school district as well.
So what's one last thing you want to tell the Board of Trustees if they were to see this video?
How much I appreciate what you've done and how much y'all have improved me as a student. Thank you.
You rock.
Thank you for taking time out of your day to help us and make our school better.
So we got to meet with some students here at McCool, and they taught us some awesome things that they learned about the board. Now, Board Member Appreciation Month is all of January, but February is coming up, and there are other recognitions coming up like Black History Month and CTE Month. To learn more, you can visit our website at LubbockISD.org. Hi, hey, hello. We are on location today at McCool Academy.
Andrew Babcock is joining us in studio today. Andrew is our Executive Director of Fine Arts, and we are talking about a very fun upcoming annual event. And so, Andrew, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks, Erin. Thanks for having me.
Of course. So we have a lot of fun fine arts things going on all the time, but an old favorite is coming up soon, and that is our annual String Fling. And so tell us about String Fling and what happens at the event.
Yeah, so String Fling is the celebration of all things orchestra, and with a little smattering of mariachi in there as well.
Oh, we like that.
Yes, mariachi's fun. But you know, the String Fling has been around for this will be our 39th annual.
Almost as long as Band Extravaganza.
Yeah, just about.
Yeah.
You know, our orchestra programs are really one of the oldest in the Lubbock ISD family, if you will, and so it's celebrating that history, but also giving the community an opportunity to see all the things that are going on in our programs. We get to hear a little bit from every campus that has an orchestra program, and it's just a fun night to see what the kids are doing and really again celebrate all things string related.
And I know I ask this question every time we have you here talking about fine arts, but what is really the benefit for students to be involved in fine arts programs in addition to what they're already doing at school?
Yeah, so you know, there's lots of reasons for kids to come to school. There's the low-hanging fruit that says the fine arts is just fun, but it's deeper than that because the kids are able to create. They're able to think deeper about what they're doing, and they get to express that through their instrument, through their paintbrush, through their voice. It's a place where they get to become more in tune with what they are doing and who they are as people. But it's also synthesizing skills. So you learn how to read music, there's literacy, there's the science that goes along with the creation of sound and waves, and then there's the history that goes along with it. So you talk about all these elements that go into what our core is. All of that is synthesized into what happens in our fine arts programs. And so students are taking what they're learning in the regular classroom and they're making that happen in many times a corporate setting where they're learning how to work together, they're being able to build teams. And so it is really a reflection of education as a whole, in addition to making these students better, learning about themselves as human beings. So I could go on and on about that, but sure. Fine arts are amazing places for kids to explore who they are.
Absolutely. And with this event specifically, just like our choir, our dance, our band events, this is a great opportunity for the middle school kids to get a chance to see what a high school group is like, to really encourage them to continue whatever that instrument is they've chosen or whatever program they've chosen, to really continue doing that in high school as well.
Yeah, this event, it ticks a lot of boxes because it is a huge recruiting event as well. They get to play alongside of their peers. They get to feel what it's like to be a big kid in the high school. And so it just, again, being at Buddy Holly Hall, it's just a great night for kids to think bigger than what they are in their classrooms every day. So just it's awesome for the community as well as the kids.
Absolutely. Well, you mentioned Buddy Holly Hall, so give us the details. Yeah. When, where, how do you get tickets, all that good stuff.
39th annual, we're at Buddy Holly Hall on February the 6th at 7 p.m. and you can get tickets on our Vanco link through our website. If you go to our website, Lubbock ISD, and then look for Fine Arts, we can get you tickets there, $6 a piece, and all of those proceeds go right back into the program. So it's a great fundraiser for the kids.
That is awesome. Well, we are looking forward to another great fine arts event with String Fling, and thanks again for sharing some information with us today.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Of course.
Happy CTE month, Lubbock ISD. Thank you for all your hard work in developing and training future leaders in the electrical trade.
Martinez, she'll take it all the way, lay it up and in. Big alley.
This is a production by the students and staff at Lubbock ISD TV.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Welcome back to Estacado High School. David Thetford along with Coach Randy Dean. Levelland and Estacado getting set to tip it off. Let's meet the starting lineups. First off, for the visiting Levelland Lobos, number 3 in the state. Number 4, Mia Morin, 5'7" junior. She's averaging 3.3 points a game. Number 21, 5'5" senior, Carly Tienda, averaging almost 12 points a game. Number 22, a 5'6" senior, Olivia Valares, averaging 7.5 points a game. Number 31, Leilani Sanchez, a 5'8" junior, and she is averaging 7.3 a game. And number 32, 5'7" junior, Emery Smith, averaging 9.7 a game. Clay Barnett is the head coach in his 11th year as the head coach. He is assisted by Silas Chrysler and Mark Elbert. Now for the Estacado Lady, they are 30-2 by the way, and 8-0 in District 5-4A. For the Estacado Lady Matadors, number 10, Ilaria Mitchell, a 5'4" junior, averaging 6.7 points a game. Number 13, Uriah Upshaw, a 5'2" senior, averaging 3.6 a game. Tiara Fountain is a 5'6" senior. She wears number 15, averaging 6.4. Number 20 is Noraya Gomez, a 5'8" senior at 3.1 a game. Addison Thomas is number 25, a 5'10" senior. She's averaging 3.2 points a game and 3.7 rebounds. Devin Griffin is the head coach in her 6th year, assisted by Stan Countryman. Jaylee Carver and Tamara Courtney, 19-11 on the year, 7-1 in District 5-4A play. Their only loss, 49-39 at Levelland back on January the 16th. There's the tip, controlled by the Lady Matadors. Dribbling through everybody there was a great job of taking it. but couldn't get to finish.
Unusual to be able to dribble through his own defense that well, but Lyria Mitchell got right to the rim, just unfortunately couldn't get it to crawl over and get the first basket of the game.
She dribbled through almost every Levelland defender there. Now Estacado in his own defense. Kick to the corner, 3-ball up on, it's going to be way long. Rebound taken away on the offside by Tiara Fountain.
Great job by Ukiah Upshaw right there to challenge that 3-point shot, get out there and force that air ball, but charging foul coming back the other way.
Who did he call it on? 50? Did he call it on Fountain?
It may have been on Mitchell, I'm not sure.
Nope,
on Thomas.
Thomas. Down low on the baseline, kick out again, open again, the 3-ball up again. This one is good by Carly Tienda.
Penetration that time again, both by the dribble and then an entry pass to the low post and a kick out to the backside. And knocked down 3-pointer there by Tienda.
She missed the first one badly and then came back. She had it measured that time, Coach.
She did.
Same spot.
Didn't quite get there to challenge. I think this is a question about who that first foul was on. Referees came together and they're going to keep it on Thomas from what I saw. One referee go over and report to the table again.
Coach Griffin doesn't seem to be happy about it.
No, I don't think she agrees.
Bringing the ball up the floor, Addison Thomas. She was the one that was given the foul. Outside on the left side to Upshaw. Down in the corner. Here comes Illyria Mitchell. Dribbling. She's dribbling everywhere. Gets all the way inside, loose on the floor and out of bounds. Last touched by Levelland.
They're going to point it Estacado's way, but most of the Lady Matadors thought it was off a Fountain. I kind of thought it was too, but good break.
Good drive to the basket, up and in. And there is Tiara Fountain. She's really a good player.
Good quick attack right there, able to throw it directly to her at the free throw. Little shot fake and dribble to the inside, and a sweet little bank shot.
I'm not sure the defense they're in here. Upshaw is up pressuring the ball. There's Tienda. They have to get to her. Inside they go. Kick out. Open 3 again. Air ball. Rebound off of Estacado. Fountain had it. Couldn't control it. Levelland to inbound. Quick shot from the right corner. Air ball again. That's 3 of 4 air balls for Levelland.
Good news for the Lady Matadors. All 4 shots are behind the arc, so the defense is certainly keeping them pushed out and forcing those tough shots. Quick triggers by the Loboettes.
Up top to Upshaw. Sanchez playing the defense up on the point. Now driving in, putting it up, and what a shot by Addison Thomas. I don't know how she made it.
I don't know either. It's good defense. Forced her away from the basket, took the angle away, but Thomas just kind of threw it up there at the rim and got the kind roll.
Kick right up top. Kick, throw it around left. Tienda going to drive to the basket. Block out of bounds. Thomas coming over to knock it away. Gomez was there. Naraya Gomez was there also. Now Upshaw will go out, and coming in will be Tiana Duval. 4-3, Estacado on top here in the early going. We talked about the size mismatch. There's a shot inside. That was Tienda, couldn't get it to go. Back the other way for the Lady Matadors. All the way to the basket, lays it up too strong. Rebound, knocked out of bounds, going to stay with Estacado. Could have been a foul there, but no foul called. I don't think she fell down all on her own.
In the end goes Addison Thomas. A little hard off of the glass. Fountain got the rebound and blocked from behind, if not a foul.
Duval goes down inside. Ball knocked away out of bounds by Carly Tienda of Levelland. It'll stay with the Lady Mats. Coach Clay Barnett is all over the official over on the far side. He's in his 11th year at Levelland. Had great success at Merkel. There's a pass going to go out of bounds. Back to Levelland. Now he's talking to the other official.
Well, if one doesn't listen to you, you got to go to the other one.
You got to make sure they all know what's important.
Yeah. It really messes them up when you tell them 3 different things.
Little pressure in the backcourt. Not hard pressure, but Levelland handles it, gets the ball down the floor. Tienda, one of the better players for the Lobos. They have really good players. Now this ball knocked away, stolen by Estacado. Mitchell got a hand on it all the way to the basket. Left-handed layup up and in by Addison Thomas.
That's a great finish down there, but it started with excellent defense by Mitchell, getting that deflection and steal for Thomas to go the length of the court.
Tienda up top, thought about the quick shot, didn't take it. Now passes out. Here's another 3 from the outside. That one's up and good. That one good by Olivia Valores. We're tied at 6.
Tienda got a little penetrating pitch back that time, and Valores down and ready to shoot it. Nothing but net on that one.
And a foul will be called on number 31, Leilani Sanchez, reaching in.
If it was a Saturday afternoon game, they'd be talking about her being in the cylinder of the offensive player. We call it good old reach in. Just reached in, broke the glass, and got the foul call.
I don't know how they came up with cylinder. You can't guard them too close. You got to scoot back a little. Estacado to inbound underneath their own basket. Now here's some of that size coming in. Life Hamilton shot up and no good. Hamilton saves it back in bounds. Going to be saved again and thrown off of Levelland. Great hustle, Illyria Mitchell.
A couple of hustle plays right there to gain the extra possession here for the Lady Matadors. We'll see if they can finish it off with points.
Going to bring in Sydney Joyce, a 5'8 sophomore for Levelland. Going to be a timeout on the floor. We'll take it to 6-6 our score. A lot of action already. Estacado and Levelland here on Fox 34 News Now. There you see Devin Griffin, the head coach at Estacado in her 6th year. She was a great player at Coronado High School here in town.
Yeah, she's one of the best ones that's gone through the city. Went off and played, North Carolina State for a little while, didn't she?
North Carolina State, that's where she signed out of high school. Here's the ball going to go backcourt. They're going to say it was tipped. Well, maybe. Now they're going to throw it away. Ball ahead, and Levelland will throw it away.
A small window right there for Emery Smith to try to squeeze that one in, looking for Presley Smith up the floor, but just led her a little too far. It was a tough pass, would have been a real difficult catch and finish.
Right-hand side to Duval. Pressure comes out. Thomas having trouble hanging on the basketball. Now she'll drive to the basket. And a blocking foul. He didn't get close to getting there. That was Tienda. That is her first foul. Estacado with another sub coming into the ball game. Number 34, Ashandra Johnson. She's a 5'8 junior. Here goes Mitchell dribbling again. And another foul.
Quick second foul on Carly Tienda. Reach in right there, slapping at the ball, and that's 2 quick ones on one of the Loboettes' better players.
She's the leading scorer on the team at 12 points a ball game. Johnson back up top. Lady Mats will reset to Duval. That ball may not be round. There's a shot up off the glass, no good. There's Hamilton. She had it taken away from her. Good defense right there by Presley Smith, who's in the ball game now. 5'5" sophomore. Long three again from the outside. Good again. And that is Olivia Valores. 3 threes in the ball game for Levelland. They really have had nothing inside. Skip pass over to Naraya Gomez, up to Duval, down into Life Hamilton. She'll turn to the baseline, kick it across. Good step through right there, foul and 2. Excellent step through by Chandra Johnson.
Started with a good entry pass, but then a great up and under move there by Johnson to get the bucket and shooting a free throw. And they're going to pick up first foul on Kaylee Penner. Good work there by the Lady Matadors.
Got subs coming back in, starters. Mia Morin coming back in. Kaylee Penner stays in the ball game. She's a 5'4" junior. Chandra Johnson at the line. Free throw is good. The old-fashioned three-point play.
Got away with going across the free throw line that time. They didn't get called, so put the point on the board.
2-2-1, full court, three-quarter court press. Outside, another three is up, long this time. Rebound loose on the floor, going to be tied up. And the possession arrow is with Levelland. 9-9. Blocked by Hamilton. Duval tips it ahead. Mitchell driving to the basket. All the way in. She'll draw the foul. Going to be on Presley Smith, her first foul.
Mitchell's speed right there forced that one, but you go back to the other end, and Tati McCline got that big block down there on the other end and started to break. Mitchell's speed, again, forcing the foul down there on Presley Smith, gives her an opportunity to make a couple of free throws.
I did give that to Hamilton. It was Tati McCline, number 44, who got that big block. Free throw up and good. Mitchell's first point of the game. Now Hamilton comes in. She replaces Tati McCline. Life Hamilton, L-Y-F-E. Mitchell's second free throw. It's good. Valeria Mitchell will go out of the ball game. Back in, Addison Thomas for the Lady Mats. Estacado back on top, 11-9. Little 1-2-1-1. Pressure up the floor by Johnson. Going to pass it down on the baseline. Levelland still with nothing going on inside. Everything on the perimeter. Another three, up and in again, Mia Morin.
They gave it the illusion of overloading that right side of the floor, but really that was all intended to get a reversal and a kick down to the backside corner. Bucket again by the Loboettes.
Good drive by Duval, could not finish it though, shot it too strong. Drive, kick out again, another three on the way. This one long, rebound taken away by Levelland. Up top of the basketball, Kaylee Penner. They'll reset the offense. Against the zone defense for the Lady Mats. Here's another three, left corner, long. And a foul was going to be called underneath.
And number 14, Kaylee Penner on the little push down there on the backside. That's going to result in free throws, I believe, for the Lady Matadors, isn't it?
Should. That's the fifth foul. That's the fifth foul. I believe it should be free throws. Now here's the official. She's got it. Or someone got it. Maybe Devin Griffin got it. I think she was telling the official. So going to the line will be Addison Thomas, She'll have 2 free throws coming. They've done away with the 1-and-1. Upshaw, Mitchell, and Fountain coming back in for Estacado. And also coming in for the first time, Danielle Perez. She's a freshman. 5'7" freshman. Duval stays in the ball game. Upshaw will wait. She's going to replace Addison Thomas. Missed it. We got a lane violation.
Fountain got a little head start right there, and the referee said she got into the lane before it left the shooter's hand. That's a violation. Does let Estacado make their substitution and set up this full court press.
1:01 left to go here in the first quarter. 12-11, 1-point lead for Levelland. Pressure in the backcourt. Got to hurry. Coach Barnett calls timeout. It was close because there was 1:01 when they threw it in, and there's 52.2 left on the clock now.
She was probably going to just barely beat it if they had a true 10-second count going on. Sometimes it gets a little quicker, sometimes a little slower, but yeah, she was pushing it. Coach Barnett went ahead and called that timeout to save the possession.
Really, between these teams, Estacado definitely would really be good to win tonight. They have one more game left, and it's against Snyder, who's in 3rd place. So if Estacado were to lose here tonight, and then they go on the road to Snyder, Snyder would have a chance to play to try to get tied for 2nd. I believe that's the I believe they're at Snyder.
Probably since they did senior night tonight.
It is. That's stolen away. There goes Mitchell driving again. She just will not stop.
No, I'm not sure a detour sign would make her change directions. She is going to the rim.
Going with the basketball. Pressure a little harder in the backcourt now for the Lady Mats. They get it away to Mia Morin. Up the floor to Smith. In underneath, double team, kick out, pump fake, baseline jumper, going to be long. Rebound. That was leaning over the back to keep it alive for a Levelland. And it ends up being a foul on Estacado when the ball goes across.
Sydney Joyce got to that ball right underneath the basket, and Duval on her pursuit of the ball just ran right into her back. It's a foul call.
Driving baseline, skip to the corner. 3 again, long, rebound Upshaw. Another air ball. Almost taken away in the backcourt by Leilani Sanchez. Up the floor. Skip across. It is stolen by Levelland. Ahead, they've got a run out all by herself. Lays it up and in at the buzzer. It will count. Presley Smith with the 2 at the buzzer. 14-11. Levelland up by 3 at the end of 1 here on Fox 34 News Now. We head to the second quarter. Coach, your impressions of that first quarter of action?
Well, it's score is close, but they got there in total different ways. Levelland living by that outside shot, 4 threes in the quarter, and then finally got that breakaway right there at the end. Estacado, everything in the paint and from the free throw line. So it's kind of what we said. Size and athleticism is favoring the Lady Matadors, and making those outside shots has been the difference for the Loboettes.
New ball to Upshaw. Have both McCline and Hamilton in the ball game right now. There's the ball into Hamilton. Good pump fake by Upshaw. She'll shoot it up. No good, but the rebound back underneath. Put up and in by McCline. Tati McCline.
That was a good job right there using their size. They just kind of played up above everybody that whole possession, including the putback there at the end.
Tienda drives, leaves it underneath. Great pass. Shot is up and no good. Now foul going to be called on Mitchell, and she didn't get shorted on the foul.
That was a great pass on the little penetration. I think it was Tienda on the penetration. Dropped it down there to number 4, Morin. She didn't get the first one to go, but earns a trip by the foul and makes the first free throw.
Misses the second one. Hamilton with the rebound. One 3-1 zone defense into Hamilton. She threw it away. Up the floor and a foul on the drive that time. Carly Tienda took the ball. Foul's going to be on Illyria Mitchell once again.
Tough break for Mitchell right there. That ball's pitched ahead, and basically a foot race between Tienda and Mitchell. And Tienda had a little head start. They got to the ball close to the same time, which made Mitchell get that kind of reach-in type foul.
Tienda trying to get by Duval, can't do it. Back out top they go to Valores. She shot the ball. She has a couple of threes in the ball game. Up top now to Sanchez, down on the baseline. Catch and shoot. Long rebound Hamilton. No, excuse me, McCline.
Just a number of air balls for the Loboettes. Been real surprising. Probably more air balls than makes.
You're right. There have been a bunch. And the other for Estacado has been unforced turnovers that just have been their demise. Here's a 3. There's another one up and in. And that is Emery Smith with her first points of the ball game. 18-13, Levelland on top of Estacado. High low they go. Good pass down to Hamilton. The 2 and the foul. And, Coach, that ought to work every time.
It's just going to be pretty much unstoppable right there. They're going to get Morin with the foul. But great job playing high-low basketball. And you got McCline to Hamilton that time. And great job by Hamilton of just stepping in and pinning Morin deep into the low post area, and then unstoppable from there.
Free throw up, off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound, pulled down by Morin. Sanchez will bring it up. Leilani Sanchez. Upshaw on her. Upshaw is super quick, number 13 for Estacado. There was a walk not called. Good move into the lane. Rebound tipped around. Mitchell kept it alive and then got it. Addison Thomas dribbling up top. Over to Upshaw. High post to Gomez. Kick over. Here's a 3 on the way. Off the rim, no good. Rebound inside. Estacado. Now they give it back. Take a shot up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Mia Morin.
Good possession right there. 2 good looks with an offensive rebound mixed in. But, a little hard off the glass on that second shot.
There's a block. She came down so forceful. She got all ball on the block. But the official, she came down so forceful on it that called a foul.
Yeah, I think the block up top was plenty good, but just the fact that she continued down, that slapping motion down is going to bring a foul call 9 out of 10 times, and it did that one on Addison Thomas, her second foul. And Valores makes the first one.
7 points now for Valores, now make it 8. 4-point lead for Levelland over Estacado. We'll click down to 5 minutes to go here in the first half of the ball game. Upshaw outside on the left-hand side, passes up top. Thomas driving down to the baseline. Now they go left side. There's Johnson. Blocked as she was going in, and she's going to lose it off of her knee as the ball came down.
Well, it may have been Tienda that got back down there and got a hand on that first shot. And then as Johnson pursued it, he got a hand on it, but eventually bounced it off her own knee and out of bounds. Another inside opportunity for Estacado that they let go away.
Man-to-man defense now for the Lady Mats. And Gomez with a good defense down there, falling down, and a jump ball. It will stay with Levelland.
Very fortunate right there. Tienda got down on that low box and no place to go with it. Kept searching for a teammate to come help. Good deny defense by the Lady Matadors. Took all passing lanes away, and kind of fortunate that one worked out to be a jump ball.
Ball tipped away. Upshaw saves it, but it goes to Levelland. Here's a shot up and in. Those kind of plays have really been to the demise. That's Valores with the 2 of Estacado.
Two good teams. Sometimes the bounce of the ball is the difference, and that time it certainly was. Tough passing angle right there by Thomas, trying to get it inside to Life Hamilton, but that angle results in a pass almost straight out of bounds. Thomas needs to dribble that down one or two bounces towards the baseline, improve the angle.
7-point lead now for the Loboettes over the Lady Matadors. Catch and shoot 3, short, but the air ball's taken by Sanchez. She'll pull up and shoot the 3 from the right corner. Leilani Sanchez with the 3. Her first basket. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it to 25-15. 10-point lead for Levelland. Here on Fox 34 News Now. Levelland on a little bit of a run here of late, Coach, and Estacado has not been able to get them stopped, and they haven't been able to score.
Yeah, the last couple of possessions, kind of fortunate for Levelland. The ball's landed in the right spot, and they've gotten 5 points out of it, which has been huge right here in them building up the lead. Estacado needs an answer right here, and the main thing would be to eliminate some of the turnovers.
They're going to drive to the basket and drawing the foul. Good drive by Addison Thomas. She will draw the foul on the Loboettes.
Get it on Sydney Joyce right there. And that was just Thomas forcing the issue. Pretty much put her head down and said, I'm going to the basket, and nobody's going to do anything about it. Maybe a little fortunate that a foul was called right there, but not bad getting there to the free throw line and going to break the drought.
Fountain coming back in for Upshaw. Fountain's number 15. You get a good look at Addison Thomas there. She's a sophomore player. Next free throw, long, tip to the outside. Good job. Chandra Johnson kept it alive.
This 1-3-1 zone has really pushed Estacado out higher to start their offense, making it a lot more difficult. Thomas got away with a travel right there.
Underneath, Chandra Johnson, shot up, no good. Rebound pulled down, taken away by Levelland. That was Cindy Joyce with the rebound.
Not a bad plan, baseline cutter against that zone, but Johnson a little too low underneath the basket.
Another three, left corner, no good. Rebound underneath, foul is going to be called on Duval as she pulled Leilani Sanchez down. Second foul on Duval. The boys game to follow tonight at around 8 o'clock. Lady Matadors down. I didn't see exactly what happened. Something with the leg, though. I wonder if we can see it.
A lot of traffic moving around on that baseline out of bounds play. Everybody kind of breaking into that area right in front of the ball. And bad as it is to say, and hoping this is down at the ankle area. I'm going to be able to get her up here. And
she is up, and it appears to be the ankle. The left ankle. And it's Addison Thomas, and she's been a big part of this game tonight. Estacado with a couple of players. One of their biggest returning players was Jariah Murray. She decided not to play. She's a senior. And then they lost Savea Johnson, a junior, one of their top players, to a knee injury. Nine-point ball game. Levelland basketball. Naraya Gomez knocks it out of bounds away from Olivia Valores.
It'll be a tougher place to inbound the ball. You don't practice this low down on the court, sideline out of bounds plays very often. Levelland able to get it in that time.
On the pass through the hands and out of bounds. Presley Smith could not handle it.
In fact, Presley Smith may have been expecting a little dribble weave handoff, and instead it became a pass and a little juice on it. Went right through her hands and out of bounds.
Ball outside to Mitchell. She's driving down the baseline.
I don't mind the penetration against the zone, but a lot of times it's better to get that penetration after a ball reversal, not once the ball has just been on one side of the floor. And that's tough, and that's what Mitchell was trying to do, pretty much dribbling right into a lot of traffic.
Well, that doesn't bother her. There's a drive, shot is up and no good, goes right back to Levelland. Now inside, the rebound by Sydney Joyce, and she's fouled.
Valores is really making a difference in this game, having a huge impact. That time didn't get a couple of close shots to go, but kept it alive with the offensive rebound.
Now Mitchell a little slow in getting up.
Chandra Johnson is going to pick up that foul. And another thing to keep in mind, that's now 5 team fouls on Estacado. So even though this one was a shooting foul, the next from here on out, they'll be Levelland will be shooting free throws.
Sydney Joyce, 5'8" sophomore, puts it up and in. Back to a 10-point lead. Now 11. Biggest lead of the ball game. Duval dribbling. Going to drop it in to McLeod. She'll scoop it across. And the foul will be called. And going to the line will be Tiara Fountain.
Foul on Valores. that was, again, nice job right there by McCline, stepping across the middle player of that zone defense and pinning her right on her back. That let her catch and dump to Fountain, creating this free throw opportunity.
3 points now for Tiara Fountain. To 1:55 to go in the first half. Back to a 10-point lead. Now 9. Perfect on that one. Drop inside and a travel.
Pretty good idea right there by Levelland. A little bit of the dribble drive concept. Post player goes to the backside box. You get penetration and then a dump off to the backside box. But Joyce didn't catch it cleanly. And on the retrieval, traveled with it.
Duval throws it away. Sanchez jumped up and got it. Ball saved back in bounds, but it's going to stay with Levelland. Switch it on the screen. Knocked away by Duval. Knocked away again by Duval. Lonnie Sanchez with it. Now gets it across, knocked away again. Duval steals it this time. Gets it ahead to Fountain. And taken away underneath by Levelland as Olivia Valares came up with it. Blocked by Duval on the shot by Sanchez. .6 left to go. Almost stolen on the inbounds. Drive in, shot off the glass, bounces around, falls off. Lady Matadors have it. Fountain, long pass up the floor. Sandra Johnson got it. And now knocked away out of bounds by Sydney Joyce. It's wild and crazy.
Not a good pass, turned into a completion and a shot at the basket before it turned into a not a shot at the basket.
Chandra Johnson going to put it up. Air ball, a little long on that one. Olivia Valares, she's going to dribble all the way down to the side of the lane. Sanchez dribbles in. She is fouled.
That was a nice backdoor cut right there by Sanchez. Overplayed out on the perimeter by Mitchell and by Duval, excuse me. And that back cut results in a foul. You're going to see it right here at the end of it. That's Duval recovering at the last second, but foul through the back of the head. Sanchez has a chance to score from the free throw line.
Misses the first. Duval now with 3 fouls. She'll go out of the ball game. Coming back in for her will be Danielle Perez, the freshman. Missed them both. Rebound by McCline, almost threw it away. Gets it back. Fountain almost lost it. Long pass. Bound and determined to lose the ball.
They were chasing a turnover from the baseline to the far end. They finally caught it.
I think we can do it. And they did it.
So we're up against the clock a little bit, so maybe rushing some.
Long shot, front of the rim by Leilani Sanchez. It almost went in from half court. Halftime, 27-18. The Levelland Loboettes lead the Estacado Lady Matadors here at halftime. Halftime show is coming up. We'll have halftime. We'll have highlights from the first half when we come back here on Fox 34 News Now.
Like every high school in our district, Estacado has excellent career and technical education classes.
Okay, I teach forensics science here at Estacado High School.
If only I can open it.
These CTE classes are all about hands-on learning, giving students the tools that they need for an excellent career.
Today we started our unit on learning how to dust fingerprints like we would at a crime scene.
I think this one's special because the whole class collectively agrees that this is a fun thing that we enjoy doing, which is really hard for teenagers, I think, to agree on something. But we learn something new basically every day.
If you want to take an engaging and exciting class like this, talk to your counselor today and have a happy CTE month.
Welcome to the Byron Martin Advanced Technology Center. Here, there are many CTE courses available to enroll in. Let's take a look. Now, if you're wondering why CTE courses are so important, here are a couple of stats for you. 54% of jobs in Texas require skills training, and 45% of Texas workers are trained at the CTE level. As it pertains to students, during the 2020-21 school year, Texas had roughly 1.7 million secondary CTE participants and 133,000 post-secondary participants. These 3 courses are the most enrolled in at the ATC, but there's so many more courses that this school provides. So if you're even considering about joining a CTE course, I promise you, you won't be disappointed.
Hello, my name is Henry.
My name is Angel. My name is Lily.
I am one of the many Lubbock ISD TV students learning professional broadcast skills right now.
We have the opportunity to work with professional equipment during our high school sports coverage.
Learning skills that have allowed many of our students to work college sporting events with professional networks.
If you appreciate our coverage, we hope you'll consider one of our sponsorship opportunities.
Your support will help our program continue to grow, providing funds that allow us to learn using the latest broadcast and streaming technologies.
If you'd like to support us,
contact Kenneth Dixon with the information on your screen.
And
thank you for watching.
Congratulations to Harwell Elementary teacher Graciela Cano. Mrs. Cano earned the Outstanding Teacher of the Humanities Award from Humanities Texas. State Senator Charles Perry presented the award in front of a packed gym filled with superstars.
I feel so much love from my students and my previous students, because I've had previous students that were standing here that are already adults that have their own kids in our school system.
Students across Lubbock ISD celebrated the 100th day of school on Thursday, February 1st. At Bayless Elementary, Mrs. Terry's class made boards and took part in stations pertaining to 100 days of school. At Ramirez Elementary, families enjoyed STEM Night. The event, put on by the Rams PTA, included speakers, demonstrations, a maker's space, robotics, and students' science fair projects. The Coronado High School Color Guard competed in a North Texas Color Guard Association competition. Members demonstrated some of their skills before their trip to the Metroplex and explained how competition keeps them on their toes.
This is our first month, so we're not completely done with our shows, but we're going to try the best we can and get some sort of rating.
McCool Academy paid tribute to the campus's namesake and the entire crew of the Space Shuttle Columbia 21 years after the tragedy. The astronauts learned more about the Columbia's mission during their networking period and designed branded patches to commemorate the Columbia crew. Wyotech visited automotive technology students at the Byron Martin Advanced Technology Center. Wyotech is a trade school based in Wyoming. They support future technicians pursuing full-time training in automotive, collision, and welding.
Every year I end up having a minimum one I've had it up to the mostly as 4 a year. I actually have one individual here that actually went to my school and now he's a teacher here at the ATC Center.
Now you're in the loop with Lubbock ISD.
Look at all of the options that we provide. Look at what you're interested in doing and let us help you reach your goals.
Lubbock ISD offers 13 different career tracks, including animation, architecture, Ready, Set, Teach, welding, electrical, health sciences, automotive. Incoming and current high schoolers, make career and technical education a part of your high school experience, and have a happy CTE month.
Hello, my name is Nevaeh.
Hello, my name is Isaac.
Hello, my name is Abby.
And I'm one of the many Lubbock ISD TV students bringing you tonight's live stream.
If you appreciate our coverage, we hope you'll consider one of our sponsorship opportunities.
Your support gives us the opportunity to travel to state and national competitions,
where we represent our entire district in audio and video production contests.
Last season, our students received multiple awards in Skills USA and the Student Television Network.
If you'd like to support us, contact Kenneth Dixon with the information on your screen.
And thank you for watching.
To Martinez, she'll take it all the way, lay it up and in. Big alley.
This is a production by the students and staff at Lubbock ISD TV.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Welcome back to Estacado High School halftime, 27-18. The number 3 Loboettes lead the Lady Matadors, 27-18. Coach, let's take a look at some highlights from the first half for both teams.
Yeah, good action by both teams, and the big deal here was the way that Levelland was able to connect on the outside shots. And see here Addison Thomas answering on a drive. That was pretty much the answer for Estacado. Everything inside, and Chandra Johnson right there with the up and under move. And again, all of Estacado's points coming in the paint. And Levelland, not all of them, but a bunch of them were outside of the arc. There's another beautiful drive right there by Addison Thomas. It's going to be interesting to see how she is going into this second half. Maybe an ankle injury, and don't know if she's going to be able to respond or not. So that's going to be a big part, a big deal for the Lady Matadors.
There was Leilani Sanchez with the 3. They had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 threes in the first half. Estacado did not have any. In fact, I don't even think they took it. Did they take a 3? Maybe 1?
Maybe 1. Maybe 1. They did try to pound it inside and attack the rim.
27-18. You know, you're fine with the 27 points, Coach, but Coach Devin Griffin, she ain't happy with the 18 points. Lady Matadors have got to score a lot more than that. Levelland has been scoring a lot this year. They've been blowing people out, except for Estacado has really been in districts the only team that's been competitive with them.
Yeah, I thought the little change in defense by Levelland really took Estacado out of their game somewhat, threw them off balance. The first quarter, Levelland played a 1-1-3, which is kind of a version of a 2-3. The second quarter, they went 1-3-1 and extended that top pressure out a little further on the floor. And I felt like it really pushed Estacado out on the floor and created some problems for them, and turned into a lot more turnovers and shot attempts for the Lady Matadors.
Well, they were taking the ball into such traffic, Coach. They had trouble getting the shot up when they got down there, or even hanging on to the basketball. They have it here as we start the second half. The clock didn't start. Now we're set. Upshaw will inbound. Duval's in the game. She has 3 fouls. Mariah Gomez, number 20's in there. They go to Fountain, throws it high-low, lost. Loose ball picked up by Upshaw. She can't get the shot to go, but she gets it back. Duval drops it down inside, comes right back to her. See, everything is so compacted in there, Coach. It's really hard to operate.
Yeah, a lot of everything condensed down, and knowing that Estacado is going to play on the inside, Levelland willing to back that zone back in there and really collapse on the dribblers.
There's Mariah Gomez. She'll catch and shoot it short. Comes right back to her. Puts it up again. No good. Had the rebound. Lost it. Now Levelland with the basketball.
It was 2 good looks right there. You got to hope that you get points out of that type of look.
Sanchez, left corner. Catch and shoot 3. Leilani Sanchez.
That was a quick release right there. She caught it. Pass was right in the shooter's pocket. She got it up quick and nothing but the bottom of the net. And Estacado, little danger zone right here.
Duval for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound underneath. Put back up and in.
Addison Thomas, so she is back out there and responding well right there. 2 much-needed points for Estacado.
Just a sophomore, Addison Thomas. There's a walk. I didn't know if he'd see it or not. Coach Barnett did not like that series at all for Levelland.
Really an unforced one right there. No reason whatsoever. Smith really had no place to go. Certainly not in that big a hurry. Just moved her feet.
Down in low, back to Duval. She'll shoot the elbow jumper off the back of the rim. Upshaw with the rebound. Down in the corner they go to Thomas. Now they'll throw it away.
Trying to get the ball back up there to Mariah Gomez at the top of the key, but a little too much mustard on that pass. Blew it right past her. Been a good fastball.
Pressure trying to get it in. Velasquez should dribble, and she'll walk. Velarez dribbles and finally walks with the basketball.
She wanted to play her down in the corner. Didn't see who it was, but wanted her to loop in behind her for a little pitch back out, and nobody moved, and that left Velarez down there on that box. As she spun back to the basket, she just moved the pivot foot. Was going to make a nice little left-handed shot. It actually went in, but she had definitely moved her pivot foot.
Live Hamilton will come in for Fountain for the Lady Mats, number 55. Duval dribbles it up to Upshaw. Kick to Duval. She'll shoot a 3 off the back of the rim. Rebound, put back up, no good. Taken away by Levelland. Catch and shoot again, up and in again. This time it's Carly Tienda. She got the first 3 of the ball game. She had not scored again until that shot.
Another quick release. That one actually, I think, a bounce backwards behind the 3-point line, let it fly and knocks it down. And here's Estacado again, kind of in that danger zone.
Duval pump fake, shoots it up off the glass, no good. Rebound. Thomas puts it up, no good, but she's fouled.
The good news is Estacado's getting a lot of offensive boards. The bad news is they're having to get a lot of offensive boards because there is nothing falling from the outside.
Leilani Sanchez with the foul. That's her second. Free throw up and good. And we weren't sure that Addison Thomas, who went down in the second quarter with an ankle, would be able to continue. She was helped off the floor. So I can't tell that anything's wrong. Made both free throws there. Pressuring outside on Sanchez. Backdoor cut. Kick it to the corner. Drive inside. Shots up and good, and a foul. Velarez with the 2.
Get Gomez there on the foul, just coming over a little bit late, but right there is a perfect example of the dribble drive offense. A lot of movement, and what they're really looking for is those opportunities to penetrate, kick, and get another penetration right behind it. That time it came off a backdoor cut way up high, pitch out to Villars in the corner, and then she looped right to the front of the rim, gets the basket to go, and completes a three-point play.
She's got 13 points in the game to lead all scorers. Skip pass to Gomez. There is a foul. Trying to go for the steal. Emery Smith will pick up her first.
Emery Smith saw that cross-court pass and just a little tentative in going after it. She read it, but just wasn't convinced that she could get to it, so a little hesitant, and ends up running into the offensive player, picking up a foul.
Mariah Gomez to Thomas, back to Gomez, down low to Hamilton, through her hands and out of bounds.
It's a tough pass right there for Life Hamilton. She's coming side to side, box to box, and a big player on the move like that, running away from the basket. It's a tough catch, went right through her hands.
14-point lead, biggest lead of the night for Levelland. Turn around, down on the baseline, good look. Shot up and no good by Mia Morin. And here goes Estacado. Mitchell on the move, all the way inside. And she'll be fouled and go to the free throw line. Mitchell's going to make you do something.
She's going to go to glass break somewhere. Tienda picks up that foul. It's going to be her third. She's played a long time without getting that third one, but picks it up here, and Mitchell, a couple of free throws.
Missed the first one. Upshaw coming back in for Estacado. She'll replace Mariah Gomez.
So far, Coach Barnett electing to leave Tienda in the game with those 3 fouls, and maybe a 14-point lead. Could think about taking her out, but right now, maybe he feels like this is the time to mash the gas for the Loboettes.
Leilani Sanchez, good pass. Going to the basket is Carly Tienda, and she is fouled.
We got Upshaw right there taking both eyes to look at the dribbler, and that led to the backdoor cut by Tienda, and they're going to earn a couple of free throws.
Timeout on the floor, it looks like. There's a dead ball. We'll see. The officials are going to grant it. 36-23, 3:55 to go here in the third quarter on Fox 34 News Now. .355 to go in the third quarter, and really the problem, Coach, for Estacado tonight, they cannot score from the field. They have 7 field goals in the entire ball game.
Yeah, and they're getting a lot of opportunities from inside looks. Maybe not necessarily good, clean looks, but boy, it's all been inside the three-point line. I think the only person that's taken an outside shot is Duval, and it's just been cold shooting, and too many turnovers has really plagued the Lady Matadors and allowed Levelland to build this 13-point lead.
Carly Tienda misses the first and then makes the second. 7 points now for Tienda. She's a senior. A lot of seniors on this Levelland team. Not that, well, there's a few on Estacado.
Oh, double dribble up there. See, that was right there. It looked like she had a clean pass into McCline, and right when she was ready to throw it, the middle player of that 1-3-1 dropped right across the face of McCline, covered her up, and Upshaw just had to do something. She ends up dropping it back down to the floor and gets a double dribble.
Drive by Tienda, pressure that time by McCline, and Estacado comes up with it. Here goes Upshaw all the way, step through, shoots it up, no good. Rebound, jump ball will be the call.
Go Levelland's way.
Chandra Johnson inside battling for Estacado. Mia Morin with it. Back to Tienda. Knocked away, almost stolen by Thomas. Corner three up, off the rim, no good. Rebound underneath, blocked out of bounds by Thomas. No foul called.
Morin over there on that backside, the ball bounced right to her, and then probably very fortunate right there that Thomas didn't pick up another foul.
I think Sanchez got that started. Then she all of a sudden got it in bounds. Great pass across, no good on the shot. Tipped out though. Levelland keeps it, driving in, no good, but a foul will be called. And Presley Smith will be going to the line.
Upshaw on that next foul right there. And it was a great little dump pass over to Morin. Been able to get it to go in, and another offensive board, and results in penetration and free throws here for Levelland. He's kind of steadily building that lead up to 15 now, shooting for 16.
Some kind of delay, maybe didn't have the shirt tail in.
I think Fountain had to adjust her shirt tail.
Next one, no good. Rebound, Fountain pulls it down. Estacado bounces into Johnson. Player control foul. And Chandra Johnson, her second foul.
Estacado just continues to push it towards the basket, and like I said, it needs to come off of a little ball reversal before they attack the basket. That time, easy call down there on the baseline.
Baseline, inside, knocked away. Estacado comes up with it. Chandra Johnson.
Backdoor cut coming out of the corner right there. Tienda started the back door, changed her mind, and then had to go retrieve the ball. Made a nice dump pass, but Morin just unable to handle it.
Duval, and she is fouled. Coming across the face that time, Olivia Villar is her second. Both teams with 4 team fouls here in this quarter, so everyone shooting free throws the rest of the way. Fountain bounces in the baseline to Johnson, turns around, taken away from her. Reaching in was Carly Tienda. Now Duval steps in between. 2-on-1 break. All the way, Mitchell shoots it up short. Rebound, Dolores, and a push going to be called against Estacado.
Nice job, 2-on-1 break, and this again unable to get that first shot to go in. Have a foul and walk the length of the length of the floor to shoot free throws. I think it's going to be Villar that gets to shoot them.
Foul was called on Fountain. And Villar with the chance for 2 more. She has 13 points.
Mitchell and Duval did a nice job on the 2-on-1. They drew the defense, dumped it across, and Mitchell just unable to get it to sneak over the rim.
In and out on the first one. Todd Faison, the trainer here at Estacado, did a miracle on Thomas to keep. She came back to the game and totally didn't see any signs of it. 14 points now for the leading scorer, Olivia Velarez, for the Loboettes. 39-23. Made the pass off the bounce and threw it away. Sanchez with the ball. They'll pass it around. Smith with a three. No good. Rebound. Out of bounds, but they're going to say last touch by Life Hamilton.
Good battle down there inside by Sydney Joyce and Life Hamilton. The referees determined it went off of Hamilton.
Driving inside, that's going to be a charge.
That was an excellent job right there by Duval to step over and take that charge. They had a little handoff up at the top of the key, which allowed Kaylee Penner to turn the corner. Thought she had a clear path to the lane, but Duval stepped over and drew the charge. Big play there by the Estacado defense.
They've gone 1-4 across up high. Driving is Mitchell, puts it up no good. Rebound pulled down by Levelland. Smith pull up jumper from about 12, air ball out of bounds.
Fountain again recovering that time. Smith was not her girl to be covering, but she saw the action and ran out there at her and made her adjust the shot, resulted in an air ball out of bounds.
32 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Matadors with one field goal this quarter. Fountain to the basket. Foul going in. She'll go to the free throw line. She tweaks her ankle.
She turned her ankle up there on the catch at the free throw line, and a lesser athlete would have never got that shot up towards the rim, but she got it there and actually drew the foul. You're going to see it right here while the end of it. That's the result. And she definitely twisted it, rolled it over right at the free throw line on the catch. Just well enough to shoot, though, Coach.
She's fine.
I'm all right.
I'll be okay. She has 4 points in the game. 2 of those have come from the free throw line. And she is okay for free throws anyway. Mia Moran coming back in for Levelland. She replaces Presley Smith. Second one no good. Rebounds taken away by Leilani Sanchez. And a travel will be called on Presley Smith.
A little off balance from the time she caught it, expecting a cutter or something, but she got off balance up on her tiptoes and couldn't recover. Break, that's big. Nice way to finish the quarter if Estacado could hit a bucket right here. Free throw on the last possession, draw a little closer going into the fourth.
That was Emery Smith that went to the bench a moment ago. Presley's still in the game. Got to get it up. There's Duval up off the basket support, and no good. We'll go to the fourth. 39-24. Levelland leads Estacado here on Fox 34 News Now. Estacado has their work cut out for them in this fourth quarter, trailing by 15, Coach Dean.
You're right. They need to find a way to create turnovers, and big thing is they got to finish at the basket. A lot of opportunities there in that third quarter, unable to get most of them to go in, and it's been tough going against the set defense. They're going to start here. Ooh, got fortunate right there that wasn't a turnover to begin with.
Duval inside, they threw it to her, and that looked like one of the Lobettes tipped it away from behind. So Estacado will keep it. Mitchell driving to the baseline, puts it up, no good. Rebound tipped around, and Levelland Mia Morin comes up with it. Good backdoor cut, blocked out of bounds that time. Carly Tienda.
It's a nice set play there to start the quarter. A little backdoor cut design, but Duval able to get back, get a hand on it, and knock it out of bounds on the shot attempt.
Up top, Olivia Velasquez will put it up off the backboard, no good. And Estacado with the rebound. Thomas. Kick to the corner, Duval.
Out of bounds.
Stepped on the baseline.
Flores may have a little blood.
Presley Smith comes back in the ball game. Emery Smith is 32. Presley Smith is 33. Emery's a junior. Presley a sophomore. Sanchez down on the baseline. Back up top. They give it to her. She'll catch and shoot three. No good. Rebound. Estacado fighting with each other. Ends up eventually losing it out of bounds. Up top, stolen away Duval. Good job, she'll take it all the way in, lay it up and in, and she is fouled. Mia Morin going to be called for the personal.
That's a good play right there by Duval. Morin went to retrieve that ball out at half court and had a chance to, but she wanted to get possession by dribbling instead of picking it up with two hands. Duval just reached in underneath that one-hand dribble by Morin and took it away from her, drove to the basket, got the roll and opportunity to finish three-point play.
She did it. Her first points of the game. And she came in averaging 7.4 a ball game. Backdoor cut again. Velasquez lost the ball going up. Might have been tipped. Now foul in the backcourt against Levelland.
You get Tienda, that's going to be her fourth one. So a couple of mistakes right there on that possession. And again, a well-designed play to get Velarez a backdoor cut. She just lost the handle on it going up. And Tienda picking up that fourth foul and force a substitution right here. A long way to go, a lot of time. Estacado a chance here to get it back to 10 or maybe single digits with a three-pointer.
Here's an open three for Gomez. Can't get it. Rebound. Thomas puts it up, no good, but she was fouled. Fouls on Velarez. That's her third.
Subtle adjustment. Coach Griffin has put Thomas at the free throw line, kind of a high post area, but what that's done, freed her up to go get offensive boards. And typically been a good free throw shooter, 3 out of 4 prior to that one, but missed the first one of 2.
Sydney Joyce, number 35, comes back in for Levelland, the 5'8" sophomore. Missed them both. Rebound tipped to the outside, knocked out of bounds by Addison Thomas.
It's been a good little matchup right here. Thomas on Sanchez.
Wide open three, short, rebound underneath. Good rebound by Sydney Joyce. Another one from outside, in and out. This time taken away underneath by Duval. Dolores with a couple of good looks there, could not get him to go down. 12-point ball game all the way to the basket. Blocking foul, 2 is good. And a great drive right there by Addison Thomas.
Joyce was there, but I think started falling before the contact and therefore wasn't rewarded with that charge. You're going to see it here. Maybe still moving, but she was definitely trying to fall backwards before the contact, so she wasn't going to get the call anyway. A good drive right there by Thomas, and a chance to get it into single digits here from the free throw line.
Basket was good. 1 free throw now for Addison Thomas. Got it. And it's a 9-point ball game. 5:35 to go.
A little scoring drought here by Levelland.
Lost the ball. Timeout. Whoa. That was a good timeout that was called right there by Coach Clay Barnett because Levelland was turning it over a second later.
There's good pressure up there by Thomas on Sanchez, and that timeout came just in the nick of time for Levelland to maintain possession. And a little scoring drought here by Levelland has allowed Estacado to get back in it, and a little momentum on the side of the blue and silver.
Got to use that speed and that pressure defense. Although Levelland's not slow, Coach, they've got some players that can move and handle the ball, and that makes it difficult to get them to turn it over.
Yeah, they've done a good job, handling the ball against the pressure. Not a lot of turnovers, and certainly not a lot of turnovers that's led to fast break points. It just so happens that this quarter, they've had like 4 good looks at the basket, a couple of back doors, and then 2 wide open threes by Valares that had been going in for 3 quarters. But here in the 4th, they hadn't found the bucket yet, and it's allowed Estacado to get back in it.
Good look at Coach Devin Griffin with her Lady Matadors. Upshaw's on the floor, Duval, Addison Thomas, Ilaria Mitchell, and one more. That's Naraya Gomez.
Looks like Levelland may go full corner, but another turnover.
Go the way. Here goes Mitchell. Wonder where she's going. That was a foul, but it wasn't called. The ball goes out of bounds. Caught by one of the Levelland players.
Look at here, puts a lot more pressure on Levelland to finish this deal.
Duval goes by, puts it up, no good. Rebound, put back up, no good, but free throws coming again for Addison Thomas.
It's Sydney Joyce right there. It's going to be her 4th foul.
Off the back of the rim, no good. Off the back of the rim again. Rebound. Thomas goes and takes it away. Out to Duval. 3 ball, no good. Boy, that would have been big for Estacado. Now foul going to be called in the backcourt. And it's going to be on Duval.
That's one of those fouls from a Levelland perspective that you hope gets called, because a lot of pressure on that defensive rebound players coming in and trapping and reaching in after the ball, and you hope that they give you that call. That time it did go the Loboettes' way.
5 team fouls on Levelland now. Driving. Danda bounces underneath. The shot is up, too strong. Rebound fought for. Jump ball will be the call. It'll stay with Levelland. A lot of action right there.
Another missed opportunity by Levelland on the first shot attempt. Again, a great pass by Tienda, dumping it across to Jones. She missed it, and then a lot of action going after that offensive board. Boy, out of bounds play came wide open, and Morin scored that one. Defensive breakdown right there on the baseline out of bounds play.
Back to an 11-point lead, and now a foul going to be called against Levelland.
That's one of those calls right there where it's heated up in the action, and so anything is going to draw a whistle to get control of the game. Goes against Sanchez that time. Break for Estacado. Going to put Gomez to the free throw line, and Estacado shooting free throws the rest of the way.
Gomez misses the first.
But shooting free throws the rest of the way is only good if you make them.
Gomez missed them both. Hamilton had a chance at it, couldn't hold on to it. Valores and Sanchez up top. Four minutes to go in the ball game. 11-point lead for Levelland. Bounce inside, around. The ball is up, no good. Gets her own rebound. And a big pile up again, and it includes Sydney Joyce from Levelland once again.
You're going to call kick ball down there underneath. I think Joyce was trying to get anything she could to gain possession. Kicked it. Again, there's another missed opportunity for Levelland, keeping Estacado in it. A great pass by Tienda, but Joyce unable to get it to go in again.
Need to go a little quicker here.
Estacado needs to capitalize.
Try to get it inside, taken away. Estacado gets it back. Upshaw almost lost it. Now a timeout going to be called by Coach Griffin. That was a great timeout call. The coaches have saved 2 possessions, 1 each, with good timeouts. We'll keep it right here. 41-30. Estacado with a little bit of momentum going, Coach, but they got to hit shots. Been great to have hit one of those threes.
Really would. I'd like to see them maybe, especially with Life Hamilton in the game, maybe go back to that high-low look again. I don't believe they have anybody down there that could stop her from getting that turnaround jump shot up, and a good possibility that she makes it. But, Estacado looking for points wherever they can get it. That would be a good place to look for 2.
41-30. Estacado basketball. You know, you never know what happens if you can get it down to 4, 5, or 6 points. Pressure.
You shift a lot of pressure back over onto Levelland. You see right there, smart defense. Boys back off. They're not going to extend way out. There's good entry pass. They're going to call a foul, but that's probably a little fortunate right there. We get Tienda for her 5th one.
That will be Carly Tienda's 5th foul.
It does take away one of their better ball handlers right there. Tough call against Tienda, but it's going to give Life Hamilton a chance to pull Estacado a little closer.
2 shots coming for Hamilton. perfect on the first one. Three points in the game for Life Hamilton. 6'1" junior. In and out. And coming up with a rebound, Sydney Joyce. Drive down the lane, kick out, back up top. They'll reset.
Looks like Levelland's ready to go full spread right here. Four corners, probably nothing but layups.
Run the clock. Drive inside, shot it up. She got up in the air. I think she was going to pass it, and then the pass went away, so she just put it up off the glass.
Probably not the shot that they were looking for right there, because I don't really think they were looking for any shot. Valores cut back door to release the pressure, and then kind of got in no man's land. I think she really wanted to dump it across to Joyce, but the defense never fully committed to give her that passing lane.
Gomez, inside they go. And Hamilton gets it up, can't get it to go. Loose on the floor, picked up by Levelland. Leilani Sanchez has it taken away.
They're going to save it with a timeout, and it was very, very close. I think Estacado got away with maybe a foul or two, and Levelland got away with that timeout to save the possession.
Coach Devin Griffin asking the official that was there. Of course, the timeout was called by the official down the floor, standing by the Levelland, in front of the Levelland bench. There you see the Levelland huddle. Now there's Life Hamilton. Coach Devin Griffin talking to her. They're going to that. They're trying to get it inside, Coach. You mentioned that. I don't know why they haven't done it more during the game, because, of course, Hamilton has got to get herself under control down there. She's got to get her feet set, make a good, powerful move.
Yeah, I think that time the contact got her a little bit off balance. Her and Sydney Joyce really tangled up down there, and Hamilton didn't keep her feet underneath her to really be able to go straight up and shoot the ball. Almost got the bounce anyway, but not quite.
Sydney Joyce is plenty strong for, she's not quite as tall as Life Hamilton or Tati McCline for Estacado, but she is physically very strong like they are. I'm going to bring everybody up, just get it in bounds to Leilani Sanchez. Good pressure from Thomas. Oh, was tipped. It stays with Levelland. You're going to have to really put the pressure on. Looked like a walk, not called. Levelland, Sanchez dribbles inside, shoots it up, no good. Rebound to Mitchell. She'll scoop it across to Gomez. Got to hurry. Gomez inside.
She didn't get away with the walk. She caught it down there in that low post and took a little hop. And again, maybe a little bump while she's in the air to make the catch. Not enough to draw a foul call, but gets called for traveling, turnover back to Levelland. So every second that Levelland is able to tick off is absolutely huge.
Kiara Fountain back in for Estacado. Double team, gets it across. With the ball to Presley Smith.
Double dribble.
Yeah, it was double dribble.
Tried to pick it up and didn't get it, slapped it back down to the ground with that other hand, and definitely a good call right there.
.129, Estacado's got to go. Down 10. Don't have time to really dissect a lot.
Timeout by Estacado. I think maybe Coach Griffin is going to say the same thing you just said. Hey, we got to go at the basket.
It's time to go get points. There you look at Coach Griffin, Stan Countryman, Jaylee Carver, and Tamarik Courtney. The coaches for Estacado, Clay Barnett, Silas Chrysler, and Mark Elbert for the Levelland Loboettes. They are 30-2 on the year, ranked number 3 in the state. Estacado is 19-11 and not ranked.
Big question here is where you're going to go to get points. They've had to take Life Hamilton out of the ball game here, is to try to create more defensive pressure. And while they're able to do that on the defensive end, it hurts them on the offensive end of where they're going to go to get points against this zone defense. And taking away that inside pass. And so it's tough for Estacado right here where they're going to go to get points. Maybe a little penetrating pitch to the backside.
.123 left to go in the ball game. 10-point lead for the Levelland Lobos. By the way, on their jerseys it has the land. Duval, corner, trying to get a three up. She'll get it up. No good. Rebound. Chandra Johnson trying to save it. Going to be out of bounds. Back to Levelland.
I'm not sure that was the best shot opportunity that they could have gotten out of that possession.
Full court pressure now by Estacado. Over to Presley Smith. She'll go across the timeline. And a foul going to be called on Gomez. Mariah Gomez with her first foul. Second team foul on Estacado. 1:01 left to go in the game. Mia Morin to Presley Smith, back to Morin.
Estacado's going to have to start thinking about fouls to get to the free throw line and hope Levelland misses some of them. They're wanting a travel call right there. I couldn't see it. But ended up being a foul on Estacado, and they're still one away from putting Levelland to the free throw line.
Threw it away. Right to Thomas. 3-on-2 break. Going down the floor all the way to the basket. Puts it up. Won't go in. And Sydney Joyce has the rebound. And they're down on the floor again. Tied up. And this one goes back to the Lady Matadors.
At this point in time, obviously, they've missed a lot of shots throughout the game, but cannot afford to miss those. Thomas, great job getting to the rim and an excellent look at it, but couldn't get it to go in.
Mitchell to the backboard on the left side, puts it up and in.
You just wonder, do you have any timeouts to be able to stop the clock? They didn't get it done that time, so Levelland burning more time off of the clock here.
8-point ball game, and now Sanchez is going to be fouled by Gomez.
It's going to really get into a, do you have enough possessions left to come back in it? And right now it's not looking real good for Estacado. They need to force a turnover right here on this inbound to maybe get a breakaway layup.
In the backcourt, there's the foul. That'll send Morin to the free throw line. The foul on Chandra Johnson. Her third. Free throw up and good by Mia Morin.
The only player that scored in this fourth quarter for Levelland.
Rattled the second one in.
A couple of big ones right there.
Back to a 10-point lead at 17 seconds to go. Over to Gomez. She'll shoot a three. Off the backboard and in. First three of the night for Estacado.
We're going to give Estacado a timeout. Down 7 with 7 seconds to go. Probably a little too late. Finally, one goes in from behind the arc, even though it was banked in. And it's been tough sledding behind the three-point line for Estacado tonight. Been tough sledding everywhere on their shooting percentage.
Well, they've been in such traffic the whole game. I mean, this zone is just, every time they like to dribble to the basket, and every time they get inside, there's just 2 or 3 people there.
That's one of the reasons you play zone, is kind of takes away the ability to penetrate, and especially if you're not looking to penetrate and get a reversal out of it. And Estacado really has not. Their dribble has been, I'm going to the basket no matter what, and they just keep running into people. Did add a couple of seconds to the clock. I don't know that it changes a whole lot. Still 9 seconds and down 7.
Still need a touchdown. And an extra
touchdown
point.
And a safety.
Yeah.
I don't know how you get that.
There's a foul. And Leilani Sanchez will be going to the free throw line. She's 0 of 2 in the ball game.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's two young ladies for Levelland that have really done a heck of a job tonight, and this is one of them, Leilani Sanchez. Not a lot of points, but she has really handled the ball well. And the other one is Valares. I mean, she has really played well, made some mistakes, no doubt. She'd probably be the first to tell you that, but 5'6", and the impact she's had on this game has been really, really quite amazing.
She has 14 points to lead all scorers. 1 of 2 at the line, 7 points for Sanchez. Gomez dribbling down the floor all the way to the baseline. Runners up, no good at the buzzer. And that's going to do it. 44-36. The Levelland Lobos defeat the Estacado Lady Matadors and remain leader of the district. They're 9-0 now. They will be the district champions of District 5-4A. Coach, really, Estacado just could not get anything going offensively here tonight.
Yeah, poor shooting night for Estacado. Bad night to have a bad night at shooting the ball. Solid execution by Levelland, kind of what we expected from them, just a good, solid basketball team. Now for Estacado, you mentioned it before the game, they got to make sure now there's not a huge letdown, and they go to Snyder on Tuesday night and make sure they finish with that number 2 seed.
They'll have that opportunity. Olivia Valares led Levelland with 14 points. For the Estacado Matadors, it was Addison Thomas, the sophomore, as she had 12 points to lead the way. Estacado now 19-12, 7-2 in district. Levelland 31-2, 9-0 in District 5-4A play. Boys game coming up. You'll want to stay tuned. We'll have that for you next right here on Fox 34 News Now.
I started my sophomore year, so that was 2015. I started with the welding program.
From Emily, the high school welder, to Miss Munoz, the welding instructor, Miss Munoz proves the power that CTE programs can have on students who attend the ATC after she accepted a teaching position in 2021.
You know, we kept contact there, like we're family in there, so that's the main thing. They kept contact with me and they ended up calling me. I prayed about it and it's a good plan. God's put me in a good place.
The ATC provided Emily the opportunity to explore and specialize in the field of her choice, later providing Miss Munoz a career to further pursue this opportunity. Similar to Miss Munoz, students in LISD, you should take advantage of the CTE programs available for you because they will help you succeed.
This is open-minded. You know, I teach, but I also learn at the same time with my students. That's the best thing about it. It's a playground every day and I love it.
So we have 5th grade groups coming out to tour the facilities. Last semester we did it for 8th grade, just to show them their options. I think they went to the ATC as well, just to get them more informed about what opportunities they have available to them and the importance of putting in effort and time now in high school to reap those benefits later once you graduate.
In the future, by the time you get here,
I really love how engaged they are and how informative they are about agriculture already, and just the questions they ask.
I think that education in general is very important to know at a young age. I don't come from an ag family or any kind of influence like that, not really in my life, so I was introduced to it my junior year of high school, which I wish I knew about it sooner because agriculture really is so important to our economy and the world. And with our growing population, it's so much more important to have people educated on how what we do is important. Something that I do is the agri-science fair. My project, I'm making biodegradable plastic from waste paper. Hopefully then farmers or producers can use those in a large scale and kind of cut back on plastic usage and plastic pollution like in the farmland and how that kind of affects the soil microbiome and our arable land in the future to feed our growing population.
We have SAEs, so you are able to own your own business, or you can do a research project or a service project. Public speaking, you can hold office. They're bringing in an agricultural communications program. They're bringing in agribusiness, so if you're interested in business. Personally, I don't show an animal. I do science fair and public speaking, and I hold an office. So there's a lot of things that you can do that kind of just span different fields. I would just say be open to different experiences. Every industry is important, but agricultural industry, we need people.
I just hope that they know how important they are in agriculture and the economy and how they can make a difference even now, like when they're in 5th grade, and how them knowing that can help them in the future in high school.
Like every high school in our district, Estacado has excellent career and technical education classes.
Okay, I teach forensics science here at Estacado High School.
If only I can open it.
These CTE classes are all about hands-on learning, giving students the tools that they need for an excellent career.
Today we started our unit on learning how to dust fingerprints like we would at a crime scene.
I think this one's special because the whole class collectively agrees that this is a fun thing that we enjoy doing, which is really hard for teenagers, I think, to agree on something. But we learn something new basically every day.
If you want to take an engaging and exciting class like this, talk to your counselor today and have a happy CTE month.
Happy CTE month, Lubbock ISD. Thank you for all your hard work in developing and training future leaders in the electrical trade.
To Martinez, she'll take it all the way, lay it up and in. Big alley.
This is a production by the students and staff at Lubbock ISD TV.
Swing and a miss. Welcome back to Lubbock ISD High School basketball here at Estacado High School, where the Matadors get set to host the Levelland Lobos in a big district 5-4A ball game. David Thetford along with Coach Randy Dean and Coach Estacado, number 10 ranked in the state. They pretty much destroyed Levelland the first time they played on January the 16th by 41.
Continues to be for Estacado pressure, 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 and can the other team handle it? First round, Levelland didn't. That's going to be the story of the game here again tonight. If Estacado can pressure and get out in transition, then you look for another huge night for the Matadors.
There's the standings. You see Estacado on top. They can wrap up the district. Well, let's see. They still have a couple more games, but I think it's going to be pretty well given. They're going to win the district championship. DeVorier Boyd's number 1. He's a starter. Number 3 is DJ Johnson. Number 10 for Estacado is Davion Taylor. Number 15 is Tim Perez. He's one of the top scorers on the team. And number 20 is Bobby Ross. The head coach, Tony Wagner, in his 17th year as the head coach at Estacado, his 24th year here at Estacado. And now travel going to be called outside on Levelland to begin. For Levelland, they got number 0, Jaden Castillo. He is a senior. Number 3 is Eric Jones. He's a junior. Don't have any sizes or heights for them. We'll just say they're all 5'2". Inside the Boyd, he'll turn around, shoot it up, no good. Ross tipped it outside, and keeping the ball is Davion Taylor.
Both teams playing man-to-man here on their opening possessions.
Inside through the hands of Ross and taken away by Levelland. Number 5 is Sean Landrum. Number 11 is Trevion Holland. There's a shot from the outside. 3-ball up, no good. Rebound, Bobby Ross. And the only other player is number 23 out there, and that is Ozzy Solano. There's a shot and a foul going to be called.
Get Eric Jones maybe slapping down on the shot of DeVorier Boyd. It's called for that first foul of the game.
Boyd at the line, shoots it up, no good. Number 10 ranked in the state for Tony Wagner and the Estacado Matadors. Jordan Windholtz is the head coach at Levelland in his first season, taking over for Coach Elam. Missed them both with the rebound to Bobby Ross. How about that job right there?
Just a lot of power, a lot of muscle on Bobby Ross right there. Muscled his way inside, was steal by Taylor, and those are those turnovers right there that'll turn it into a rout in a hurry if Levelland doesn't watch it.
Nice steal by Taylor and got the 2. Outside, Jaden Castillo with the basketball. Down the lane, runners up off the glass, no good. Charge. Boyd drew the charge on Jaden Castillo.
Probably going to be another call there the Levelland coaches are not going to particularly like. And I'm not sure I would if I was on their sideline, but good job stepping over in front and getting that charge and call on Castillo.
Falling back into the man-to-man defense. Tim Perez outside, up top. Bobby Ross into Boyd. He'll turn around and put it up. No good, but going back to the free throw line. DeVorier Boyd's one of the taller Matadors. They don't have a lot of height this season.
They're going to get Eric Jones for his second foul here early in the game. That's huge right there. And boy, Estacado coming out running the old UCLA high post offense, ducking Boyd in there from the backside low box. Great post up position. And boy, he's had a couple of point blank looks at it.
He's missed 3 free throws now. I'm betting this one's going in. Perfect. Full court press back up the floor. Taking the ball up is Trevion Holland, lost it. Tipped away by Bobby Ross and out of bounds. Bobby Ross didn't play last week. We were here against Big Spring, and he was not in that ball game, injured, but he looks to be at full strength here tonight. Double team out top. Tipped away by Ross, but stays with Castillo and Levelland. He'll drive to the basket, and a blocking foul will be called this time going down the lane. Tim Perez called for the foul.
Comes in scramble down here on this offensive end for Levelland. Fortunate that ball landed in Castillo's hands. He's able to attack back at the basket, and this time the call goes Levelland's way. Castillo to the free throw line.
Puts it up and in. Five to 1. Now 2. Davion Taylor will push it up the floor over to Boyd. DJ Johnson, Perez wide open, top of the circle, puts it down. 3-pointer.
Nice little stagger screen right there to bring Perez to the top of the key and nails that 3-pointer.
There's a 3 from the outside. Long rebound tipped out. Ahead to Taylor. He'll take it in. Going to be fouled hard going to the basket.
Number 3 is going to get his 3rd one here in the first quarter. Now I think they'll have to get him out of the game.
He's one of the taller Levelland players. I'm going to guess he's 6'2". What do you think?
Probably.
Maybe his hair's tall. He's got tall hair. Free throws up and good. Davion Taylor paid the price to have these free throws. He was hammered going in. All right, we'll give him 6'3". You wanted to give him 6'3". Pressure in the corner. Taylor covering out on the Ozzy Solano. Here's a 3. Air ball. Rebound offside. Taken away by Estacado. Long pass up the floor. Tipped by. It was actually tipped by Levelland, but it goes out of bounds. It's going to be. Let's see who's giving it to.
He's giving it to Levelland's ball.
Yeah, it was actually tipped by Levelland, I believe.
Yeah, it was, but he give it to Levelland.
Number 2 came into the game, Elijah Jordan, a junior, to replace Jones with those fouls. He'll drive baseline. Now he's going to be called for a foul. Something about that spot for Levelland just gets fouls.
He's out of control coming down that baseline, got up in the air with nothing to do with it. And another good job there by Estacado to step over and draw that charge.
That is 5 fouls already with 5:13 to go in the first quarter. New player in the ball game, Shakur Wilbon, number 33. He's a freshman for the Matadors.
Levelland will shift to a little zone defense.
Tim Perez going to jump up, shoot it up, no good, gets his own rebound. Bounce down low, Bobby Ross knocked away. They're going to say last touch by Bobby Ross.
Reached in, got a hand on it, and knocked it off of his knee.
Timeout. No, we don't. I don't think we need timeouts.
We're going to now. We're going to because he said so.
Yeah, we're going. Timeout on the floor. 4:55 to go in the first. 10-2. Estacado on top of Levelland. Estacado up 10-2. See if we got some new players. D. Green's in the ball game. He's number 4. He's a 5'9" senior. And he was a heck of a defensive back. He ought to get a lot of interceptions here in basketball. Kick outside, drive into the lane, good drive. And another charge going to be called.
It's going to be on Castillo. That's 2 on him now. So fouls are racking up, and against what I would guess is probably a couple of the top players. Obviously Castillo averaging 16.5. Eric Jones averaging almost 10, and both of them are saddled with foul trouble.
Keyshawn Harris in the ball game. He's the one that drew the foul. They'll bounce it down low, back up top. D. Green inside. Keyshawn Harris turnaround shot won't go from 10. Rebound up the floor. Levelland with numbers. Keyshawn Harris. He's going to try to go for the block and be called for the foul. He prevented the shot from going in, but he is called for the foul. Second foul on Estacado. And at the line, Elijah Jordan made the first. We got 4:19 to go in the first quarter, and Levelland has not got a field goal yet. And they've got 3 points all from the line. Here's the shot, put back, no good. Rebound taken down by number 35, Kamari Jones, a 5'11" junior. Inside. Rebound, put back up, no good. And that was Armand Ward with the putback, and he'll draw the foul. Armand Ward is a 6-foot junior.
Ward was kind of hanging around, and the ball bounced right in the empty spot of the defense, and he just said, well, I guess I'll go get it then. Missed the first free throw.
Who's that foul on, Coach?
Number 5, Sean Landrum.
Landrum, a junior, makes the second. Ward with his first point. He averages about 5.3 a ball game. Pressure in the backcourt, able to get it up the floor. Travion, there's a ball stolen away. All by himself, lay it up and in, D. Green.
Levelland got that ball in a bad spot right across the half-court line.
Now they get it underneath. There's the first field goal, and that's Sean Landrum.
Threw it over the top of the press that time, able to get a transition bucket out of it. Much needed bucket.
Inside, knocked away from behind out of the hand of Keyshawn Harris.
They're going to give it to Levelland again.
Do you think it just jumped out of his hands?
It was a curveball.
Oh.
He threw a curve, broke away from him.
He's just standing there and the ball jumped out of his hands out of bounds. That's 2 that, out of bounds calls are usually pretty easy. There's a pass underneath again. Landrum catches outside, 3-ball up, no good. Rebound kept alive by Levelland. They'll pass it out. 3, no good. That time by Landrum. Drive to the basket, pretty shot, and a blocking foul going to be called. Really nice move by Jaden Castillo right there. And he'll go to the free throw line.
Couldn't get Armand Ward that time. Really credit Estacado. Obviously, something they must have worked on in practice since last week is drawing charges, because they have, every time somebody's been close, they're tumbling in the lane. Put the pressure on the referees to make the call.
Chance at the 3-point play, and it's good by Jaden Castillo. 5 points now for Castillo. Davion Taylor back in. Coach Wagner brought back in his starters. And underneath, there's Boyd. He'll put it up over the rim and in.
There's a nice find right there by Perez. Kind of look the defense off, and then no look pass to Boyd right at the basket.
Pushing the ball up the floor quickly. Ozzy and Solano, now they turn it over.
Reach-in foul on Solano after he turned it over. Reached in on Boyd and fouled him.
That will send Boyd back to the free throw line. He needs to go to the line. Made his last free throw. He's 1 of 4 in the ball game. Now 1 of 5. See the Matador there on the front of the jersey. That's a good-looking jersey. White with royal blue, and the mascot there makes the next one. Long pass, going to be intercepted. Boyd shot the free throw, then went back and stole the pass. Davion Taylor driving left side. Nowhere to go. Throws it back up to Perez. Here's Boyd, top of the circle, shoots a three. Having trouble at the line, he'll just back it out and shoot a three.
Another good job by Tim Perez right there, not panicking in the trap. Found Boyd, knocked down the three-pointer.
Runner by Landrum's up and no good. Now another foul in the backcourt. Back to the other end, back to the Estacado end to shoot free throws.
Levelland's going to not take any fouls back home with them, apparently.
They're going to leave them over here at Estacado. 2, 5, 8 fouls, 9 fouls in this quarter. And Boyd back at the line. Makes it. I'm running out of space on his line because he's shooting all these free throws. There's a timeout. We'll keep it right here. 20-8 now. Estacado on top. And Estacado's pressure coaches. Levelland's really doing a fairly nice job of pushing the ball up the floor, but they're trying to make some passes, and Estacado's baiting them for those passes.
Well, that's the deal. Estacado's pressure, it just speeds you up. Things that you think you see are not really there, and a little panic sets in. And the big thing for Estacado is they're not only getting the turnovers, but it's leading to fast break points going down the other way. And obviously a lot of fouls, a lot of trips to the free throw line as well. And DeVoyer Boyd's about to shoot his 8th free throw of the quarter. And let's see, I guess it's going to be the 11th one and 12th one in the quarter for Estacado. So fouls have added up, and the pressure of Estacado. And I'll tell you what, Estacado may be ranked number 10, but they're going to be, I think they got a real chance in this region up here, Region 1. I'd say real opportunity for them maybe to find a trip to San Antonio. Talented group.
They are very talented. I wish they had one really big guy. 6'6", 6'7". Boyd makes it. That's 3 in a row now. He's got 9 points here in the first quarter. Good look to Landrum on the offside. Shoots it up no good, but he's fouled by Bobby Ross.
It was a nice find right there after they broke the press, and a little no-look pass, diagonal pass to Landrum. But the quickness again of Estacado to get there and recover. That should have been just a catch and lay in, and instead there's 2 Matadors in his face, making him change his shot. Kind of probably fortunate that Bobby Ross got him on the arm.
Landrum now with 3 points. Off the back of the rim, no good. DJ Johnson runs it down. Good hesitation move. And he drives in, and a blocking foul going to be called against Levelland. That's number 2, Elijah Jordan. That's his 2nd foul. The guys sitting on the bench are thinking, we're going to get to play tonight. All our guys are going to foul out. DJ puts it in. Nice free throw. His first point. Missed the second one. Ball tipped, and now DJ Johnson's got it. And be called for traveling. Kind of turned over just a little bit. Coach Tony Wagner likes that. He likes that hustle. Getting down on the floor after the basketball.
It is a feeding frenzy. I mean, when they start getting deflections, hands on the ball, it just leads the next guy to try to get one. Another trap right here. Looking for every run through. There's another deflection.
Tim Perez knocked that one away. They've got the land on their front of their jerseys too, the Levelland boys. I didn't know that was a thing. Evidently it is.
Maybe it's on the water tower.
The land is.
The land.
There's a good move by Landrum. Puts it up and in right in front of the basket.
Landrum typically averages 2 points a game. He's got 5 in the quarter, and it's a good thing for Levelland. They hadn't had a lot of answers.
Skip pass to DJ Johnson. Pump fake. Travel. Good passing by Levelland. You know, you think they'd have an advantage, but they really didn't. Here's a three from the left corner, no good. Landrum has it back, puts it up short. Rebound, Estacado. Long pass up the floor, off of Levelland's foot. Looked like a play. Bobby Ross with the two. He's got 4 points.
John Holland running back down the floor, but didn't ever see the ball.
Holland again, passes it down the floor, knocked out of bounds by Perez. They really just never quit. Coach Wagner does a great job with them. There's Perez challenging. The Boyer board comes up with the loose ball. Here's Perez down the floor to the basket, can't get it. Bobby Ross tried to get the rebound. Run out here for Levelland. All the way down, lays it up and in. That's Jaden Castillo.
Estacado got caught all 5 at the offensive boards.
Taylor, there's Bobby Ross, puts it back in at the buzzer. Good follow by Bobby Ross, and that'll take us to the end of the first quarter, 26-13. The Matadors lead the Lobos here on Fox 34 News Now. Pretty good quarter for the Matadors, 26-13. They look they've been running. It's like a track meet the whole time.
Yeah, it wouldn't make any difference what we were doing. It'd be Estacado advantage, quickness, speed, vertical jump.
They can do it all. Pull-up shot, no good. Rebound taken away. Eric Jones back in the ball game. He'll lay it up and miss it. Wanted a foul call, didn't get one. Kick out. Shot is up. 3 ball. It's good. Shakur Wilbon with his first points of the game. Driving in. That, well, should have been something. Skip over to the corner. A blocking foul will be the call. Trevion Holland. I think the officials got tired of calling charge.
You get Kamori Jones that time stepping over. Is that who they got?
That's who they got.
I'll tell you what, Levelland's willing to chunk it around one-handed passes, and Estacado doesn't mind that a bit. They kind of like you getting a little out of control, a little sped up, and they run through a lot of passes, get their hands on so many balls.
Now those one-handed passes, you can't bring them back once you start.
That's exactly right. Exactly right.
You can't stop it.
You are committed to it.
Travion Holland puts it up and in. His first point in the game. Missed the second. Rebound pulled down by Kamari Jones. Down inside, down low. There's Keyshawn Harris, can't get it to go. A little strong, run out again. All the way to the basket, up and in by Jaden Castillo. He's got 9 points.
Another time, no rotation back on defense by the Matadors, all going to the offensive glass, and leads to that leak out and a bucket for Levelland.
D. Green with the basketball up top. Over to Kamari Jones. There's a wing shot, up and in, 23. Armand Ward for 3.
That's the thing that could be different about Estacado this year. Is several guys look like they have a pretty pure shooting stroke.
3 from the corner by Sean Landrum, no good. Rebound taken away by the Matadors. Wilbon with it. To Keyshawn Harris, he's going to put it up and score, but
offensive foul.
Offensive foul. Charge going to be called.
Number 2 rotating over there, Elijah Jordan, and the referee ruled that Harris ducked his shoulder a little bit into him.
Levelland throws it away. Elijah Jordan patting himself on the chest, saying that was my fault. Keyshawn Harris. Cross to Kamari Jones. Wilbon back over on the near side to Ward. Good drive, bounce gets the bounce, gets the 2. That was Shakur Wilbon with his 5th point.
Runner across the lane, got the ball to bounce in.
Good take inside that time by Eric Jones. His first points of the game, and he's one of their top scorers. Athletic young man. Here's a 3, Green outside, won't go. Rebound pulled down by Castillo. Long pass up the floor, hanging, can't get it to go. Eric Jones tried to do it all in the air. There's a 3 up and in. Once again, Armand Ward back-to-back 3s. Drive inside. That's going to be a blocking foul, I'm sure. Big collision. Kamari Jones was there. That's the 2nd foul on Kamari Jones.
Elijah Jordan got the worst end of that deal. Limping back to the free throw line, a little shaken up. Big collision right there. He was up in the air when Jones slid over underneath him.
Made the free throw, his 2nd point of the game. DJ Johnson back in, DeBoyer Boyd back in the ball game, and Tim Perez back in the ball game. Got them both this time.
Jordan tapped his head like he wanted a sub, but no, sir, you don't get to come out in this game.
Devion Taylor back in the game as well. I think the one they left in there was Shakur Wilbon. Inside, knocked away, stolen away by Levelland.
They made the decision to go right back at Jones, see if they could get his fourth foul.
Boyd stole it, missed the shot, got it back, put it in. 11 points for DeVoye Boyd. Pass up the floor to Castillo. He'll take it in, put it up and in, and he's fouled.
That's a tough shot right there. Castillo showing a lot of his ability and why he averages 16.5.
Timeout on the floor. That foul was called on DJ Johnson. Free throws coming. We come back. Estacado with a 17-point lead here on Fox 34 News Now. Look at the Estacado bench. Everybody getting to play.
Don't look real worried, do they?
No.
Coach, we got this. And they probably do.
Castillo at the line, completed the three-point play. He's got 10 points now to lead Levelland. Inside to Boyd, he'll just turn around, power it off the glass and in. Boy, he's a good athlete.
Yeah, not much Jones can do if he wants to stay on the floor, and it's a good job of Estacado going at him 2 times in a row.
Almost stolen right there by Wilbon. Now Levelland would just throw it away.
Yeah, they were on the verge of it the whole time. Finally got it.
We're trying to throw it away. Good job.
Playing on the edge. They're going to go right back to Boyd on the low post.
He had him the other way, went back and still got it. A drop step, and he would have been laying it up off the glass. Up the floor quickly for Levelland. DeVoye Boyd knocks it away. They get it back up the floor to him. Try to go behind the back, knocked away, stolen by Castillo. 3 ball outside. It's on Landrum. He's got 8.
Wilbon got a little carried away down there on this end, went behind the back, would have been between 3 defenders.
Perez had it down, then back out, rebound, put back up and in by Wilbon.
Nice bounce back right there by the freshman to go keep his head in the game and go retrieve that missed shot, lay it back in.
Bobby Ross is coming back in for the Matadors. Jose Perez, Kevon Hargrove, and Vidal Scott are the assistant coaches for Tony Wagner. Tony, I think, is going to stay at Estacado. I'm not sure. He's been here 24 years. Only one's been in longer than Lubbock's Jill Snyder at Monterey. She's in her 26th year as the head coach.
I'll tell you what, Coach Wagner wants to be at a place that's set up to win. He's at it. He's got great athletes. He does a great job of coaching them. And at this 4A level, they can do a lot of damage with the athleticism that they have.
He's been a big part of setting it up when you've been here 24 years. Worked under Tim Thomas. Drive to the basket, shots up no good. Rebound taken away by Kamari Jones. Inside to Bobby Ross, he's fouled from behind.
Jones
Guess
has
who?
got his fourth one.
Eric Jones picked up his fourth foul. He's one of their taller players, and he's one of their most athletic players.
If I remember correctly, he played for them last year.
He did.
They had a big upset over at Levelland last year against Estacado, and he had a lot to do with it. But boy, it's been a tough night tonight.
Throw it in, shoot it up, put it down. Another three for Armand Ward. He's got 3 of them this quarter. Good job of Bobby Ross defensively right there. Oh, Castillo, now he takes it away. Dribbling up the floor. Over to Keyshawn Harris, puts it up short, gets it back. Bobby Ross does and puts it in. 8 points for Bobby Ross. I thought Kamari Jones was going to help pick him up, but he was going to go get the ball just in case.
The ball.
They may change their mind. He has 3 fouls now. He's going to be coming out of the game. Moses Stevenson's going to come in, it looks like. He's been hurt and hadn't played the last, he was out for about a week or so, maybe a little longer. Boy, Landrum's come alive tonight.
Stevenson looks like he's still got a soft cast of some kind on his wrist over there, so see if that limits him as far as being able to shoot the ball.
No, he's a talented player,
yeah,
6'3" junior.
Good returner from last year.
Landrum makes them both. He's got 10 points now. Came in averaging 2 a ball game. Up to Bobby Ross. Ward. Boy, he had to pass to Keyshawn Harris, but call it travel?
I think so. I think tried to jump stop and didn't land on 2 feet.
Castillo back to Solano. There's a foul going to be called against Estacado.
Speed and quickness right there out of Castillo. Boy, he caught that one and exploded up the sideline. And Keyshawn Harris back on his heels. Reach in foul. It's 3 on Keyshawn.
Castillo to the free throw line to shoot 2. Puts it in. He's 5 of 5 at the free throw line. With 11 points. Really, it's been 2 guys really that have been most of the scoring. See, it's the next one. He and Sean Landrum, who has 10. So they have 22 of the 30 points for Levelland. And Estacado at 50 already. We're halfway to a century. Up top, D. Green. Inside, Bobby Ross going to put it strongly to the basket and in. Well, I like the way Bobby Ross is playing this year, Coach.
He is a powerful player for sure. Great athlete, as we see in football all the time. But it's carrying over to basketball as well.
Can he move his feet, though, defensively? Castillo going to pop up and shoot it up, no good. Rebound. Bobby Ross over there knocking it up in the air. Also over there, D. Green trying to come up with it, but Levelland keeps it. 20 seconds to go. First half. Get the ball to Trevion Holland. Double team coming. Inside, knocked away out of bounds. That's Moses Stevenson. We're going to say Stevenson touched it last. Moses Stevenson just looks like a basketball player. Got that lanky build, but yet strong base. Now travel going to be called. Now technical going to be called on Castillo for bouncing the ball real hard on the floor. So that'll be his third personal foul.
It's just a frustration at the overall picture right there. He wasn't making anything towards the referee or anything like that. It was just a frustration on the traveling call as they were trying to get the ball to him for the last second shot. And great denied defense by Estacado, keeping him from getting it, and that frustration just boiled over.
Armand Ward at the line makes the first. Got 11 points in the game now, makes them both.
I'm not sure he has touched the rim on any shot tonight. Maybe his first missed free throw, he may have touched the rim on that, but the rest of them have been nothing but the bottom of the net.
Inside, knocked away out of bounds. Estacado team's got some senior leadership with Boyd and DJ Johnson, D. Green, Keyshawn Harris, and Taylor. Here's a long shot off the glass by Ward, messing up his shooting percentage out there. But that'll take us to halftime. 24-point lead for the Estacado Matadors, 54-30 over Levelland as we go to halftime. Highlights will be coming up later in half, so stay tuned. You're watching Lubbock ISD High School basketball on Fox 34 News Now.
LISD TV will return after this short break.
At the Byron Martin Advanced Technology Center, CTE students are able to learn workforce experience through our programs.
Programs, I think, is very helpful for students to establish and get the groundwork as far as what career they want to get into. You know, we can push college to a lot of students, but here at the ATC, we push students to go into a career.
Students don't just attend the ATC for their classes, but for the bonds with each other and their teachers.
Here at the ATC and with our CTE programs, our programs are established for students to come out and have fun, do that hands-on work.
CTE can help develop students' initiative to progress for their future. And personally, me, I know what I want to do. A weatherman, that's right, you guessed it. And this is what CTE has done for me.
Happy CTE month, Lubbock ISD. Thank you for all your hard work in developing and training future leaders in the electrical trade.
Congratulations to Harwell Elementary teacher Graciela Cano. Mrs. Cano earned the Outstanding Teacher of the Humanities Award from Humanities Texas. State Senator Charles Perry presented the award in front of a packed gym filled with superstars.
I feel so much love from my students and my previous students, because I've had previous students that were standing here that are already adults that have their own kids in our school system.
Students across Lubbock ISD celebrated the 100th day of school on Thursday, February 1st. At Bayless Elementary, Mrs. Terry's class made boards and took part in stations pertaining to 100 days of school. At Ramirez Elementary, families enjoyed STEM Night. The event, put on by the Rams PTA, included speakers, demonstrations, a maker's space, robotics, and students' science fair projects. The Coronado High School Color Guard competed in a North Texas Color Guard Association competition. Members demonstrated some of their skills before their trip to the Metroplex and explained how competition keeps them on their toes.
This is our first month, so we're not completely done with our shows, but we're going to try the best we can and get some sort of rating.
McCool Academy paid tribute to the campus's namesake and the entire crew of the Space Shuttle Columbia 21 years after the tragedy. The astronauts learned more about the Columbia's mission during their networking period and designed patches to commemorate the Columbia crew. WyoTech visited automotive technology students at the Byron Martin Advanced Technology Center. WyoTech is a trade school based in Wyoming. They support future technicians pursuing full-time training in automotive, collision, and welding.
Every year I end up having a minimum one I've had it up to the mostly at 4 a year. I actually have one individual here that actually went to my school, and now he's a teacher here at the ATC Center.
Now you're in the loop with Lubbock ISD.
Hello, my name is Nevaeh.
Hello, my name is Isaac.
Hello, my name is Abby.
And I'm one of the many Lubbock ISD TV students bringing you tonight's live stream.
If you appreciate our coverage, we hope you'll consider one of our sponsorship opportunities.
Your support gives us the opportunity to travel to state and national competitions,
where we represent our entire district in audio and video production contests.
Last season, our students received multiple awards in Skills USA and the Student Television Network.
If you'd like to support us, contact Kenneth Dixon with the information on your screen.
And thank you for watching.
Look at all of the options that we provide. Look at what you're interested in doing and let us help you reach your goals.
Lubbock ISD offers 13 different career tracks, including animation, architecture, Ready, Set, Teach, welding, electrical, health sciences, automotive. Incoming and current high schoolers, make career and technical education a part of your high school experience, and have a happy CTE month.
Here we go, second half. Levelland will have the basketball as we begin here. They trail by 24.
They didn't have a bad offensive quarter, scoring 17, but they look up and they're further behind than they were at the end of the first.
Because Estacado scored 28.
That's just how good Estacado is. I mean, they are a talented group.
Drive inside, runners up, no good. Knocked around, Steele keeps it. There's a three up by Jones and no good. Out of bounds, going to be Estacado basketball. Jones with 4 personal fouls. Number 5 is for Levelland. Jaden Castillo, their other top scorer, has 3 fouls. He had 14 in the first half. Jones only had 2. Lob to Boyd. Almost got it. Bobby Ross right there, put it back in. Boy, I like the way Bobby Ross looks. He's much better basketball player this year, Coach.
He really is. I tell you what, he's much improved, and really kind of learning to use that athleticism and power in different phases of the game.
Perez knocked it away, double dribble, no call. He'll get fouled going in. That's going to be on Solano.
Back on the other team, tried to split a couple of defenders, one of them being Tim Perez. You don't get away with that around Perez. He is a nifty player. See him attacking the basket here and gets conked right on the top of the head.
He's a guy that can do almost anything on the floor. He can pass it, he can shoot it, he can rebound. Just a really talented player. Makes the free throw. He only had one basket in the first half, a three-pointer. Now he's got 4 points. Now 5. 28-point lead. They beat Levelland over at Levelland on January the 16th. Landrum is just out of his mind. He's got 12 points. He came in averaging 2 a ball game. Good shot right there. Or was that a 3?
That was a 3.
Yeah.
Nice power move right there. The Boyd taking it through 2 defenders and powering it up off of the glass to lay it in.
I ought to watch the game. I'm here. I'll just pay attention. Jones almost lost it. Here's Landrum again. Back out Castillo. Drives in, puts it up, draws the foul. 2 shots coming. Foul's going to be on DJ Johnson. His second. Castillo, no good on the first one. He had not missed a free throw until that one. It was 6 of 6 in the first half. Davion Taylor to Boyd, to Johnson, Perez. He's going to pull up and shoot a 3 and hit it.
There's some of that ability you're talking about, just able to do so many things. That was just a one-on-one play right there. Pull-up jump shot off of the dribble.
Back to Landrum. He's going to have another 3 and put it in.
I'm not sure that's the same guy that's worn number 5 the rest of the year. If all he's doing averaging 2, it's a good-looking shot.
Perez can't get this one. Davion Taylor's got it. Little runner's no good. Bobby Ross can't get it. Gets his own rebound, then lost it. Now it's going to be thrown out of bounds. Now they're saying Estacado ball. I guess Jones had already stepped out of bounds before he grabbed it.
The referee that called it wouldn't know it because he
Yeah.
couldn't tell where Jones was. There we go. They switched it around.
Going to flip it over. It's going to be Levelland basketball. Stolen by Boyd on the inbound, lays it up and in.
A tough angle to try to make that pass right there. Boyd's long arms got a hold of it.
Castillo, Perez ran the passing lane. 3-on-3, pull up free throw line jumper, no good. Rebound Bobby Ross, puts it back up and in. Bobby Ross with 14 points now. Castillo down the other end quickly, shoots up a 3, no good. Ross with the rebound, gets it ahead to Taylor. And he'll push it up the floor. DJ Johnson bounces inside, almost lost it. Taylor gets it back. Now Boyd, little fall away, no good. Rebound, DJ Johnson. Will roll to the basket. And there goes Jones. He'll be done for the night.
They called it on number 5 instead of number 3,
Oh.
maybe. Yeah, they did. He got a reprieve.
He did. Free throws up and good by DJ Johnson. You know what's impressive about these guys? A lot of these guys were football players. DJ Johnson was the quarterback. Keyshawn Harris was a linebacker, missed the second one. Bobby Ross was the star running back. Now, Tim Perez did not play football, but I bet he'd be a heck of a football player. And underneath the Boyd was one of the top receivers around these parts. He gets the follow there off his miss. 70 points now for Estacado.
That's the thing. It hasn't been just the smoothest quarter, and you look up there and they've got 16 points and we're halfway through the quarter.
There's a ball tipped away, goes out of bounds. It looked like it hit Trevion Holland, but now 5 new ones coming in for the Matadors. Holland's going out for Levelland. I don't know who came. Maybe it was Cisneros, Jeffrey Cisneros. Now they throw it away over to D. Green. He'll leave it back for Keyshawn Harris. Puts it up, can't get the roll. They double team him and take the ball away from Elijah Jordan, and now going to be a foul in the backcourt on Jordan. His third. 4 minutes, essentially, 3:59. We're going to take the timeout, I believe, as well. 3:59 to go in the third. 70-37, Estacado up big on Levelland here on Fox 34 News Now. Look across the way at the Estacado Matadors. Coach Perez in blue. He's all decked out tonight. Devon Hargrove, he's a working man's coach.
Yeah, he looks like he's dressed for winter.
He's ready, like a lumberjack, ready to go. Big, strong, tough guy, wasn't he, Coach? You coached him.
Yeah, he was. I was sitting here thinking maybe Coach Wagner put him in charge of the running the charge drills because Kevon would take them. He didn't mind stepping over in front of anybody.
They set the elevator screen up top. Can't get the shot, but he dribbles to the left, and Wilbon puts it in. That was a 2?
That was a 2, yep.
Cisneros with it out top. Oh, what a shot by Jaden Castillo. He's really had a good game. He's got 17 points now. Chance to add to that. Foul was called on Keyshawn Harris. That's 4 on Keyshawn.
Maybe a race between Keyshawn and Eric Jones of who fouls out first.
Keyshawn will go out. Moses Stevenson will come back in. Now Moses, before he got hurt, he's averaging over 11 points a ball game. He's a sure enough player. There's another 3. I think you better not leave Ward open. What do you think?
I'll tell you what, it's going to be interesting to see, you know, when there's a little more pressure on and everything, these guys still shoot the ball this well. But I'm telling you, it makes Estacado tough when they make outside shots. The way their athletes can go get loose balls when they're making outside shots.
Jordan dribbles in, and as it's slapped away by Moses Stevenson, and Jordan goes down on his back. New player in the ball game for Levelland, number 10, Graham Gibbs. He's a freshman. They got 4 freshmen on this team. Bodes well for the future. Jaden Castillo is a senior, and he goes down.
Castillo's a good player.
Yeah, he is.
That little move right there, that low crossover was tough, and forced a foul on Kamari Jones. 4 on Jones now. But that little move right there, that's impressive to go that low crossover and get into a jump shot that quickly.
Missed the free throw this time. He's been tough from the line tonight, too, and he's had a lot of opportunities. Kamari Jones will go out of the ball game. DJ Johnson comes in for him. Got that one. .235 to go in the third quarter. Wilbon to DJ Johnson. Great pass.
What a catch.
Yeah.
Caught that one behind his head and still able to lay it in.
Now Levelland throws it away. Only 2 seniors on this Levelland team. One of those is Jaden Castillo, though. Eric Jones just a junior. Landon McCoy is the other one. Not sure he's playing. How about that one? Good catch and shot that time by D. Green. Now he may have a cast on that right hand.
Looks like a soft cast to me.
Yeah. Moses Stevenson we're talking about, number 30 for the Matadors. Gibbs trying to get it in bounds, finally does to Castillo. Down the lane, runners up, no good. What do we got? It's on Castillo.
Foul. Yeah, offensive foul.
Whoa. That's his 4th personal foul. .79-41. There's the ball up the floor, driving in. And pass it up to Ward. Shot from the outside by DJ Johnson, no good. Estacado keeps the rebound, put back up and in. Wilbon. Shakur Wilbon with the 3. 82 points already for Estacado. Good pass down the baseline, no good. Knocked out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Eric Jones.
Recovery there by D. Green to get over, DJ Johnson to get over there and get a hand on it and block the shot. Looked like an uncontested layup coming.
Into the corner to Stevenson. He's a right-handed player, so that cast being on his right arm. Drive to the basket, foul will be called. And they call it on Elijah Jordan. That's his 4th. And if they lose Jones, Jordan, and Castillo, they may not be able to come back. Free throw line. Shot up and no good by D. Green. Trevion Holland coming back in the ball game. And I like the spirit with which Levelland's playing, because this is not an easy place to come play against a really tough team in the Matadors. DJ Johnson with a nice rebound there. Ward out to Wilbon. He'll lob it over the top to DJ Johnson. That was another good pass. Now travel going to be called against the Lobos. I don't know if Coach Wagner can keep his team from getting to 100 tonight.
It's going to be hard unless he just makes it be delay the whole 4th quarter with instructions not to shoot.
That'd be no fun. Another good foul. He hit the rim. T. Green had a good idea. 30 seconds to go. They steal it. DJ Johnson. He gets it ahead to Wilbon. Down the right side, blocked by Eric Jones and out of bounds. There's Stevenson turn around off the back of the rim. About 5 feet out on the right-hand side of the lane. Castillo, runner up, in and out, gets his rebound, puts it back up and in. I really like Castillo. You said it earlier, he's a talented young man.
We got Wilbon on that foul, his first one of the night.
We've had plenty of fouls.
Yes, we have.
8.1 left up on the clock. 3-point play completed. 17, 20, 22 points now for Castillo. He's got half of the Levelland points. Moses Stevenson for three at the buzzer, off the back of the rim, just a little long. We'll go to the fourth, 84-44. Estacado Matadors over the Levelland Lobos here on Fox 34 News Now. One quarter left to go here. Estacado with a 40-point lead. Coach, it's been a really impressive performance tonight by the Matadors.
Really has. I mean, they have played hard, and that's a credit to Coach Wagner and his staff. You know, they know they beat Levelland badly the last time they played, and get them to come out and play with the effort and intensity they have tonight, very impressive.
Perez splits the defense, shoots it up short. Tip to the outside, running is Castillo all the way, lost control of it. Foul will be called.
And Bobby Ross running him down from behind.
Did he already shoot a free throw?
No, for some reason we have slowed it down a little bit.
Jaden Castillo, the senior from Levelland, has 22 points in the game. Pressure in the backcourt. Estacado will get it up quickly. DJ Johnson for three. He hit it from the left corner. 9 points now for DJ. There's Jones for three, no good. Rebound, Davion Taylor. Long pass going to be stolen by Jones. There's another long pass. This one taken by Landrum. Now stolen back by Estacado Perez going down the floor. He'll go all the way, lay it up and in.
There you go, boy.
So far, they haven't gone delay game.
No, they haven't. Neither team.
No.
Landrum rolled his ankle on that last possession.
Well, he's had a good game tonight. 16 points, 3 threes in the game for Sean Landrum. He's just a junior. Really, the only guy that's here tonight playing in the ball game that they're losing is Jaden Castillo. Now, that's a big one. He's got 23, but you got to be encouraged if you're Coach Windholtz. You're probably not encouraged right at this moment, but foul on Davion, his first. It's stolen away. DJ Johnson reverses, can't get it. Perez right there to follow it in.
Good hustle by Perez right there. Could have very easily relaxed on the play and just left it up to DeVoyer, or excuse me, who was it? Perez that missed the first one?
No, it was DJ.
DJ missed the first
Johnson.
one. Perez followed it up.
There's another turnover. DJ ahead of the pack this time. He'll try to slam it, can't get it. There's Perez again. That's turned out to be a good play for Perez. He's got 14 points now. Drop it down low. Turnaround shot up and in by Jones.
A two-man game there between Jones and Castillo.
See, that's his 4th point. He averages about 10 a game. (93-47), stolen away by Holland. Perez gonna try to block it, can't do it. Nice job by Holland. It's his first basket. He did that smoothly. 93-49, kick to DJ Johnson, open again, 3 in the corner, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds, last touch by the Matadors. 5:34 to go in the ball game. Coach Wagner's pretty well just been sitting on the bench.
Yeah.
He hadn't had to do a lot.
His work was done a little earlier.
Yeah, he was pushing them hard early, but he's in great shape. Pleased with the way his team is playing. Cisneros tipped away from behind, ahead to Perez. He's going to lay it in again. 8 points in the quarter, 16 in the ball game. Cisneros, the corner to Castillo, back up top Jones, catch, shoot 3, and hit it. Another good-looking shot.
Good find by Castillo from the baseline, too.
Now Perez for 3, and he'll drain it. Jones kick to the corner. They're going to call it a block or a charge.
Called a block. Get DeVoyer Boyd.
DeVoyer must not be trying. There's a close-up look at Tim Perez. Boy, he's gone crazy. He's got 11 in the quarter, 19 in the ball game. 98-52. Shot up and long. Rebound Estacado. Davion Taylor gets it to Perez. He's going to shoot a long 3. In and out, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Bobby Ross. No press by Estacado now. They'll pick up at half court.
Defense. Let's go. Defense.
Corner 3 up by Castillo, no good. DeVoyer Boyd ahead to Bobby Ross. He'll shoot it up, no good, but he's going to be fouled. And that's going to be on Eric Jones, and he's going to be gone. He is fouled out of the ball game as Eric Jones. He's got 7 points on the night.
Tough night for him. Picked up those early fouls, 3 in like the first minute of the game. And just never really got into it. That's a big, big loss for Levelland.
Bobby Ross could get the Matadors to 100, but now he can't. He missed the first free throw. Ward coming back in, Wilbon coming back in, D. Green coming back in, Keyshawn Harris coming back in, and Moses Stevenson will come in from Bobby Ross when he makes this free throw. Well, he didn't make it. Keyshawn Harris has the rebound. He'll put it back up. No good. Bobby Ross gets it, puts it in. 16 points for Bobby Ross. 100 to 52. There's another good move by Castillo.
He shot that one around. Bobby Ross coming over to challenge the shot, but moved it over a little and kissed it off the glass.
25 points in the game for Jaden Castillo for Levelland. 100 to 54. Now they're going to have a substitution. Not really a timeout. Just going to get some subs in the ball game and go right back to play. Now they're going to call a 30-second
They're going
timeout.
to keep playing, though. They looked over at Coach Winholtz and said, "Do you want this timeout?" And he said, "No."
What would I talk about?
Nothing left to talk about tonight.
3:31 left to go. Estacado going to spread it out. Run clock. D. Green, Keyshawn Harris. Harris hasn't scored. He wants to. There he goes. Now he's got it. Everybody scored now except for Moses Stevenson, who has played limited time here. Can't get it to go. Blocked underneath. Foul going to be called. 2 shots coming up for Castillo.
Jose Muro is going to get the shot. He showed a little bounce right there, going up and getting the board and going right back up. He's fouled on the shot. Chance to get in the score column.
Foul was on D. Green, his first. Everybody's fouled too for Estacado, except for Moses Stevenson. He didn't have any fouls or any points. Can't get on the.
Whoop, 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 whoop. That young lady thought she could go out and score tonight too.
She was after it. You could get hurt in this game running out there. Keyshawn going to have a 3. Going to be short. D. Green's got it. Gives it back to Moses Stevenson. He'll try to reverse it. Can't get it to go. Holland on the baseline. Puts it up. No good. Rebound. Put back up. No good. Holland again. Great job by Travion Holland. He's got 5. 102-56. Coach Wagner called a substitution time.
He didn't like Keyshawn's last 3-point attempt. Had a sub at the table, and he was going to make sure Keyshawn didn't get to play anymore. This time, Levelland going to take the timeout.
I hope not.
I think they are. Well, there you go. Send them back out.
.204 left to go. 102-56. Estacado. There's a pull-up shot, no good. Moses Stevenson had a hand on it, couldn't grab it. Now tipped out of bounds by number 15, Jose Muro. And Estacado will turn it over. Good tough double team right there at half court.
They credited Levelland. I mean, they've come out and continue to chase after the ball. Obviously, no chance of winning the game. We give them credit for running out there and chasing after the ball.
Holland going to shoot it up for three, no good. Ball's loose, last touch by Levelland. Into the Levelland bench, it'll be Estacado basketball. 1:18 to go. Need to get Moses Stevenson on the board. I don't think they're going to shoot anymore, or the Matadors. There we go. There's Stevenson. He missed it, got his own rebound, puts it up and in. Everybody scored tonight for the Matadors. Well, Kamari Jones hasn't scored now. Are we going to get him in there? Good move again. Jaden Castillo, 22, 24, 25 points tonight. 27 points tonight for Castillo for Levelland, but the Matadors, 2, 4, 6, 8, 11, 19 for Tim Perez, 21 for DeBoyer Boyd, 15 for Armand Ward, most of those from the three-point line. What a game, 12 points for Shakur Wilbon. Big win for the Matadors as they will improve their record to 23-6 on the year, 7-0 in district play. And number 10 ranked, and Levelland will drop to 13-17, 4-3 in district play, Coach. But they still in good shape for a playoff spot.
Yeah, they got a good opportunity to get in. Just another dominating performance by the Matadors, as you expected. But the thing that's impressive is, even though you expect it and pretty well know it's coming, they go out and play with the effort and intensity to really, really be impressive in what they're doing.
Every single time. Matadors win it here over Levelland. And the Lady Matadors fell to Levelland by a final score of 44-36 in the first game here tonight. This was our last TV broadcast, barring something else. I guess that the playoffs, something could happen. But we will see what happens on down the road. It's been fun having these games here for you on Fox 34 News Now. Coach Dean, been fun working with you and the great crew at Lubbock ISD TV 12.
You bet. Thanks, everybody.
We'll see you next time right here on Fox 34 News Now.
This has been a production of the students and staff at Lubbock ISD TV.